We got a great show for you today. As a matter of fact, High Pitch Eric and KC went to Minneapolis this weekend.
KC came in Carson.
I know. So it was horrible.
Ruined his weekend.
Imagine running around with that guy for a whole weekend. High Pitch.
Horrible.
Hey, Alan.
Did you enjoy your trip?
Yeah, I had a great time, man.
Casey said it was just like everywhere he went, it was High Pitch Eric.
Yeah, you could never get away from him.
We had a great time. We went out drinking to the bars, and I always tried to pick a girl. All the girls we tried to talk to, they turned their backs.
High Pitch Eric is like all the weirdos who are hardcore fans of the show. We have some weirdo, like, High Pitch Eric, and High Pitch is just a weird guy. And like Craig was saying, ever since he's been doing impressions on the show, High Pitch is now writing him.
Oh, no.
And High Pitch at first sucks you in. Like Craig said, you got a really nice email from him, right?
I got this really nice email. He said some really nice things. Said, hey, man, I just want to say I really support you. I think you're doing a great job. I was like, wow, that was really touching. So I wrote back and said, hey, thank you. I really do appreciate that. And, I'm sure I'll meet you someday. And he wrote back and said, well, how about right now? Bring me up to the studio. And I was like, well, hold on a second.
Bring me up to the studio. I got to get in Jackie's chair. I can do the job. Let me sit there and...
Because I have the voice.
Yeah, you got the voice all right.
Howard,
you got one impression.
This voice has been in my head for the past weekend. when I went to sleep on Saturday night, his voice was still in my head.
See, Casey had to take one of our listeners. We had this great prize to give away. You get to go to the Final Four, right?
Yeah, it was an awesome trip.
Yeah, awesome trip to what, Minneapolis or something?
Minneapolis, right.
Right, and it was a weekend trip, so I had to give it away on the air, so I gave it to High Pitch Eric just to bust Casey's balls.
Oh, we had a great time together.
Oh,
well, you had a great time. I don't know what Casey...
What happened?
I know everything, way too much about High Pitch Eric.
Let me take a commercial break. I want to hear all this.
Because they even got on the plane together. They were together forever.
Yeah, the whole time.
From Friday on.
I sat next to High Pitch Eric on the plane.
How bad did you smell?
His breath.
So bad. Did you say anything?
Howard, we were waiting to get on the plane, and I was sitting 3 seats away from him in one of those waiting things.
It makes you woozy.
I couldn't take it. I kept getting up and going to the bathroom, It was so bad.
Just to breathe fresh air?
Yes. The bathroom smelled better.
Did you get a headache?
Oh, my... Howard, it made me sick.
High Pitch, you know how your gums bleed every time you, they just start bleeding?
Yeah.
It's called oral hygiene. Why don't you go to a dentist and ask him how to brush your teeth and how to take care of your mouth?
And get your gums taken care of.
So that, as repulsive as you look, I mean, at least your smell coming out of your mouth wouldn't be so bad.
I do brush my teeth now all the time.
But you're not massaging your gums.
Well,
I do brush my teeth.
No, he said I do brush my teeth now all the time.
Yeah, he
so
didn't brush his teeth
in the
until you told
last
him.
week.
Yeah. Last week. Was he drinking and eating? And
yeah, he first of all, Eric doesn't like to pay for stuff, so he gets whatever he can free. So
how does he do that?
On the plane, he drinks about 7 cups of coffee, and which I later found out, Eric drinks about 15 cups of coffee a day.
Which makes your breath smell even worse.
Right.
Right. If I don't have caffeine, I get very bad headache.
He ate 3 lunches on the plane.
Oh, you're so fat. How much you weigh? Be honest.
That's 3-something.
You're 300-something.
How do you get 3
obese.
lunches?
He bothers the stewardess and asks for more.
He bothers her.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, excuse me.
Yeah. And the whole
do you think I could have another lunch? Big fat.
He asked this woman next to him for her cookies because she wasn't going to eat them.
Oh, she gave it to me.
Are you in coach?
Yeah.
Oh.
Howard, don't you think people just think he's retarded and they give him stuff?
Yeah. Because he looks retarded.
Well, some people knew who we were.
And he sounds retarded.
I do an impression of Eric, like Casey said, he had to take Eric, up to get popcorn and stuff at one point. And I said, imagine taking that guy for popcorn, because this is what it looks like. It looks like this.
This is good.
And the eyes roll into the head.
Looks like a hospital
like he's retarded. All right, let me tell you what. I'll put you on hold, Eric, and we'll find out about your exciting visit to Minneapolis.
I'll tell you all about it, man. It's so much
I can't wait to hear. Do you have tape?
I got some tape, yeah, but it doesn't sound that good, but I'll let you listen.
All right. He's got audio tape, too. He tapes some stuff. All right.
Eric thought I had a Walkman the whole time, but I was taping him. He didn't even know.
You were wearing a wire.
Oh, he's thrilled. He doesn't care. Hold on. I'll be right back. Oh, am I tired from this time change. Oh, we'll be back. All right, here's what we did as an April Fool's joke. We said to Casey, one of our producers, Casey, I said, hey, this is great. One of our sponsors wants to give a trip to the Final Four. You get to go to Minneapolis. We fly you there. One of the listeners will get to go with Casey. Casey said, I'm there. I'll take one of the listeners with me to Minneapolis on a plane. So guess who we gave the trip to? High Pitch Eric, just to drive him crazy. Let's bring in High Pitch right now in KC and hear about their weekend together.
Why would you torture the guy?
It was great. Wait till you hear this. First of all, High Pitch Eric is big and fat and annoying and smelly. And Casey had to sit next to him on the plane.
They stuff him into a coach seat.
He's so annoying with that voice and that face and staring.
But really, that's like, you know, those little coach seats, and baby Huey is sitting there next to him.
There's High Pitch right now. There he is. Superstar High Pitch Eric. Look at the size of him. Like a big baby Huey.
You know he doesn't fit in those seats.
What is it, Gary? Why are you looking? You just disgusted by him? Yeah. Everyone is disgusted by High Pitch Eric.
Again, he just doesn't know when to stop. So he called here yesterday every half hour to thank me for sending him on the trip. And people are like, do you want to take a message from High Pitch Eric? And I go, what do you think?
Yeah.
You know, it's every half hour. It's 3, 3:30, 4, 4:30. And it's like, all right already.
Why, Eric? What is your problem?
No, just to thank you for the trip.
Go get a life.
You have no life, do you? Be honest. I mean, take me into your world. You have no life.
You're not working, right?
No, I'm
long-
always home on the computer.
So was that like a year now without working, or was it longer?
I think a year.
Seems like a good life, though. I mean, he doesn't have to work.
And he's not starving. He's not
certainly
homeless.
not starving.
Are you job hunting?
He's huge.
No, not yet.
I know everything about High Pitch Eric. I can tell you about his day.
So how bad was it sitting next to him on the plane, first of all?
The breath is the worst. That's
Right.
the worst part. And I told
Well,
you
you know what?
right?
I can even see like his gums are always like. I think your gum is bleeding right now. I see some blood on your tooth.
It's not.
No, but they're really sensitive, and they're like balloons. His gums.
Yeah.
You know, they're all puffed up and stuff.
Yeah. Do you know how to brush your teeth? Do you know how to maintain an oral hygiene?
Yeah.
If you go to the dentist, they teach you to massage your gums.
Yeah, they show me how to brush my teeth.
Yeah.
I know they showed you, but do you do it?
Yeah.
And Casey tells me when you were on the plane, you ordered 3 meals.
Yeah.
You're proud of that? I mean,
No, I was starving. I was starving.
How much do you weigh now?
At 305. I'm
Are
not
you
sure.
embarrassed by your weight? Do you want to lose some weight?
Well, actually, I just joined the gym the other day.
You did?
Yeah, New York Sports Club.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't work, why not work out all day? Do something constructive rather than call here every half hour. It's pathetic. Are you lonely? Is that it?
Oh, yes.
I'm lonely if I can get a girlfriend.
I know, but I don't think you're going to get a girlfriend. No offense.
Howard, can I take you through High Pitch Eric's day?
Yeah.
Okay, so what he does is he drinks coffee about 15 cups a day.
Why do you do that?
Because I stay up the whole night on the computer.
So why don't you take a nap in the afternoon? If
I
you...
do take a nap after 11 o'clock, after your show is over.
Yeah.
He takes a nap for 2 hours, and then he gets up and starts calling people.
Yeah.
So he sleeps 2 hours a day.
No,
Yes.
come on.
No, I do.
Well, maybe that's why you eat so much. Your body's completely out of whack. You're tired, and in order to stay up, you're eating, and you're up an inordinate amount of hours.
Like if I was home, I would brew a pot of coffee at 8 o'clock at night, stay up all night till 11 o'clock the next day.
Chatting on the computer. And that doesn't get tiring to you. It doesn't get boring to you.
No, see, Howard, he has a little TV on his desk where the computer is, so he can watch TV while he's chatting. And also, he has a refrigerator underneath his desk with ho-hos and
soda, Gatorade, and...
So you never have to move.
Right.
He doesn't have to turn his back to see TV.
That's sad. That's sad. You don't care about your physical appearance?
No, I do, but, you know, I'm going to start working out.
Were you ever a thin guy?
I was a thin guy.
Were you better looking at that point, or it doesn't help?
No, I was a very thin guy when I was a lot younger.
But he has the same face.
Why don't you get a hobby? Yeah, why don't you get a hobby like bodybuilding or something, where you could be in the gym, maybe run and get healthy? Maybe that would help you get a girl.
Well, I'm going to start my first workout today in the gym.
Yeah.
Maybe if he got muscles.
Yeah. Because you're huge. You're just obese, and your gums and your breath. How bad is the breath on a scale of 1 to 10?
It's a 10 because he drinks so much coffee.
Yeah.
And
then he's constantly talking. He doesn't shut up. Do you get dizzy? Do you get a headache when he talks to you?
Yes, I told you when I went to sleep on Saturday night, I heard his voice. I kept hearing it.
Yeah.
I wanted it to leave. And also, you ever notice when he pronounces the C's? It's like he's got like a clog.
Yeah.
He's got a clog in his throat. When you say something that starts with a C.
Like what?
What do you drink in the morning?
Coffee.
See, isn't it gross?
Coffee.
Yeah.
Coffee.
Yeah, you're right.
I got obsessed on it all weekend. I'm like, he's going to pronounce a C again.
Oh, coffee.
Also, he does have some hobbies, Howard.
His teeth look red, like your gums have been bleeding again.
No.
I see a redness.
I brushed them twice this
Let me
morning.
see. Go like this. Yeah, you're bleeding right now. Your gums are bleeding.
I brushed them twice this morning.
Look at this. Go ahead. Do that again and show Robin.
Ooh,
Look.
yes, he is. He's bleeding.
He's bleeding.
I am?
Yeah. You see, like my doctor, Dr. Kaufman, the greatest dentist that ever lived. I have high intelligence. You don't. He took me into the chair, and he says, listen, you don't know how to brush your teeth properly. And he showed me a system by at night when I'm watching television. For 10 minutes, I massage my gums, and it has made all the difference in the world. I have fabulous breath. You don't smell bad breath on me, do you? No. I mean, occasionally when I'm hungry or something, I might you catch a whiff.
But there's a reason for it.
There's a reason.
It's just not stinking all the time.
Yeah, you stink.
Plus, I smoke a lot of cigarettes, too.
Yeah, of course. You smell. Now, Casey wanted to bring us into this world. Now, poor Casey got to go to Minneapolis. That was the good news, to see the NCAA, but he had to sit with high-pitch Eric. I mean, was the whole weekend with him?
I hope, it was. We went out, we went to bars, Eric was hitting on girls.
And Casey says he doesn't shut up. It's like, so Casey, this is going to be hard for you to hear, so you got to really concentrate and listen.
It wasn't that bad.
But Casey did something smart. He took one of those little handheld cassette recorders with him.
Okay.
And what you really whether you hear the words or not, it's just Eric is constantly talking.
It's like a drone.
But you know what was cool yesterday? I was listening to the show.
Yeah.
When that baby was crying on the plane.
Yeah. That
funny.
annoyed you?
No, that annoyed me. But it was funny.
Yeah. That was funny for you?
Yeah, I found out why the baby was crying.
So, Howard, you have some tapes right there? The first one is we get off the plane, and Eric's talking about K-Rock DJs.
Okay.
You have that one?
Yeah, okay, here we go.
I call Kane every day on the radio.
And you understand this?
Yeah.
I call Kane every day on the radio. Kane is our nighttime guy.
Yeah, every day.
Who's like a really good-looking guy, by the way, which I think is relevant because Eric really likes calling good-looking guys, right?
No. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
You attracted to men sometimes?
No.
All right.
Why do you call Kane every night?
Just to say hello to him and bullshit thing.
That's pretty gay, don't you think?
Well, Kane's a cool guy to talk to on radio. He's funny, And I spoke to him, and he, Cabby told him I wanted a trip to Minneapolis. And Kane said he was going to be in Minneapolis. And I said, well, what if we put pictures of in Minneapolis? Kane said he'll walk the other way. I said, not if I find you first.
Why do you have a crush on Kane?
Why?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I've liked it ever since he came to K-Rock. So there's a few guys at K-Rock I like very much.
Who's that?
Kane, Brooker, and Wilfred Darvis.
You like all those guys?
Yeah. Yeah.
You call them too?
I call them on the phone. Like when Cabby works on Sunday nights and Monday mornings, I call him up to say hello to him.
You like Cabby too?
Yeah, Cabby's cool. That's why I bleach my hair, and if he wants blonde.
Now Eric's thinking of bleaching his hair blonde like Cabby.
Like Cabby. He's going to emulate
Cabby.
Cabby.
Yeah, emulate Cabby.
Where are you? Is this after the plane flight?
This is we're in the car going to the hotel right here.
Okay.
Because Cabby bleaches his hair, you're going to...
And Kane has blonde hair, too.
Imagine high-pitched Eric with blonde hair. And he's so fat and disgusting. Why bother trying to look good with your hair? That ain't going to help. Dude, lose 150 pounds. Then dye your hair.
I know, but I'm going to do my hair like at the end of the month.
You could say whatever you want. He's going to do what
He's just going to do what he wants.
That means you should have...
You know why? Because dyeing your hair is easy. You can just sit in a chair. Anything that involves sitting in a chair.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to do it for the summertime. And the winter, I'll go back to my natural color. So I'm going to do blonde hair.
Didn't that drive you nuts?
Yeah. What is it? Do you have a problem?
No.
It's C's and K's.
C and K. High pitch, you got a lot going on, bro. You ever sought out professional help?
No.
No?
Where would you start?
I don't know.
I don't know where you'd start.
Which profession would you start with?
I love Eric, but he is an annoying guy.
You know what, Howard? In a way, I almost brought it on myself because at the end, I was kind of asking him stuff. I brought it on myself.
You're interviewing him.
Yeah, I mean, after a while, he would just keep talking, and then I would. I don't know why, but I would ask him questions. I wanted to know.
Right.
I got a lot.
What do you know about him?
Okay, well, let me tell you. I took some notes down. Okay.
Yeah.
Passover's coming up. So,
is Eric Jewish?
Yeah, I'm Jewish.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Passover entails Eric on Passover. He eats a whole jar of gefilte fish and a few boxes of matzah and sits in his apartment all
With
day.
extra butter on the matzah.
Do you have any family? Do you have anybody to talk to on
Or
Passover?
go to Passover dinner?
Well, I got family, but, I'm too lazy to go out of the house. I mean, my parents live in the city. I live in Queens.
Do they pay your bills?
Well, I pay my phone and cable.
Yeah.
With what?
When I do appearances.
Which is how often?
No. I know what it is. He collects unemployment each month, which is
it's
about $200 each month.
Yeah.
And every week or something like that, and that's what you use to pay, right?
Yeah.
You get $200 a week for doing nothing.
Yeah.
And how long does that go on?
That's tax-free, too. That's without taxes.
He's taking my tax money, sitting at home, hanging out on the computer, and then going to the gym.
Wow.
He's already been unemployed for a year. How long does this go on?
Till July.
Hold on a second. Yeah, Ed.
Yeah. I'm up there in Syracuse. Sorry I'm on a car phone, but I think somebody's censoring you in this conversation. There's been a few moments of silence on there, and I think something's wrong with my damn radio, and it's not the first time that it happened.
Are we being bleeped during this conversation?
No bleep, just silence. And it happened the other day with your cabbie conversation, because when you replayed it, it had the same moment of silence in there. It's just dead air.
Well, what could you not want in this conversation?
I don't know.
Don't have any idea. It's just a
check
moment.
into that, Gary. Call the Syracuse station. Maybe some idiot is doing something. Thank you, Ed.
All right.
All right, we're going to find out.
And on top of him collecting unemployment and doing all that, he's actually maxed out 2 credit cards. And you know what he bought with the credit cards? He bought a waterbed and a jet ski.
A jet ski?
Why would you buy a jet ski? You're 300-something pounds, and where do you go?
Where's the water?
Yeah.
In the ocean.
Don't you have to have a car to attach it to?
Well, my friend has a car.
So you got to buy the trailer also.
He's got one, too.
This guy doesn't have a job, and he's buying jet skis.
That's America. That's why America's great. You make $200 a week. Your parents must be supporting you.
No, my father pays my rent.
Oh, he does?
Yeah, that's not supporting.
To this day. Does he hate you?
No.
I mean, isn't he mad that your son... How old are you now?
I'll be 30.
You're going to be 30 years old, and he has to still pay your rent?
Yeah.
Do you think
right?
you don't think he brags about you to his friends, right? Oh, I got the son who's, I pay his rent and doesn't work. He's been on unemployment for a year.
Do you have other siblings?
Mother, sister.
No. Sibling means
not your sibling.
like a brother or sister?
Sister.
You have a sister?
Yeah.
Is she normal?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
She has a job. She takes care of herself.
Yeah.
Your parents don't have to pay for her, right?
No.
All right.
Did they ever sit you down, the whole family, and say, "Are you going to do anything with your life?"
No, because I don't listen to them. I do what I want.
But, I mean, did they tell you that, even though you don't listen? Have they ever had that conversation with you?
They had the conversation, but, it doesn't go to my head.
It doesn't.
Hey, wait a second, Howard.
Yes, Sam.
It's Sam Kinison.
Yeah,
Listen,
I know.
I don't mean to bother. I don't mean to intrude, but I just wanted to come back and tell you that we can actually smell your breath down in hell, dude. Come on, man. I mean, it's got to be pretty bad when Jeffrey Dahmer's going, man, does it smell like something died in here?
Howard, Eric has a unique home life. I don't know if he wants to get into that. He was telling me some other stuff.
What is that?
Maybe tell me about...
home life.
What? Tell me.
Give him a hint.
Give him a hint.
Write it down.
I know homo life.
I know occasionally what to say. Write it down.
Is it a homo life?
Yeah, well, hold on. Write it down for Eric. He may not want to say this on the air.
Well, let's hear it.
Give us the good stuff.
Give us the good stuff.
We've got secrets.
We gave you a trip.
What?
Hey, you know how you do that lie detector test?
Lie detector test, yeah.
To find out how people are gay?
Yeah.
Well, no.
Don't go into this. I don't even want to know about this. I know about this.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
All right, so let me tell you about some of his hobbies.
Now I'm really
I'll tell you a little bit.
It's not even that good. I'm protecting Eric's...
Can I just tell you one more?
Yeah, right.
How can I
don't know. I'm not sure what I'm protecting.
Can I tell you one weird thing about Eric? We have one of the guys over here. He does overnights from time to time.
Yeah.
And he's telling me that it was 3 o'clock in the morning once, and Eric called on the regular request line and said, "Hey, I'm downstairs. Could you please let me up to use the bathroom?" Like he's here at 3 in the morning.
I know.
But outside.
I was coming from a bar. I had to use the bathroom bad.
He was out looking for men.
There's no other place to find a bathroom except here.
The place you left probably had a bathroom.
Everything was closed.
Yeah. It's a weird life you have, man. Like, no job.
This station is like his magnet. He goes home, but inevitably he drifts to here because it's always hanging around in front.
What is it? You just want to be on the air and you want to be famous and stuff?
We're your friends, aren't we?
Well, I have other friends, too.
And all the weather guys are his friends.
Yeah, I mean, this is a weird thing. I mean, okay, so we're at the thing. We went to get some popcorn at the game, right?
Right.
We come back down, and all of a sudden I hear this wail, this scream, and I look up. I thought Eric got hurt. It turns in he ran into Chuck Scarborough from the news.
Wow.
Yeah.
And he's holding him up, waiting for me to talk to him. And I see the guy. I'm like, yeah, I'm sorry, man.
He wailed? He, screamed?
Yeah, he's like, oh!
I said, Casey!
Chuck Scarborough!
Chuck Scarborough. What are you? You got to be gay, boy.
I'm not.
You
I'm
got to
not.
be.
I'm not.
Why are you screaming for Chuck Scarborough? He's just a dumb anchor man. He's a big empty head. What's the matter with you?
Just seen the look on his
you're
guy's face.
You're like a chick, like crowing over a guy. Chuck Scarborough. What did you do? You went up and started annoying Chuck Scarborough?
No, I just said hello to him, shook his hand.
Oh.
Does he know who you are?
Probably not.
So not only does Eric call all the K-Rock jocks and everything like that, he calls every weatherman from every channel in New York City.
Why do you do that?
Because just to see if I could become their friends.
Right.
So I had Channel 4. I was there one morning at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Wow.
Well, why do you think these guys you see on TV want to be your friend?
Like, why don't you just get normal friends? Like, not some guy you see on TV.
Well, I do have normal friends back at home.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hang out with them.
He likes everyone, I think, except Sam Champion.
You don't like Sam Champion?
No way.
Why?
No.
What did he do to you?
No, I just don't like him. There's only one guy I like at Channel 4.
No, there's got to be a good story behind that one.
Sam wants to know.
I want to know.
Sam Champion does not know how to do the weather.
He doesn't? You don't think he's a good weatherman?
No, he's not.
Why? I can't detect the difference.
What makes a good weatherman?
What bathroom stall did he reject you from?
Al Roker is a good weatherman?
Oh, he's friends with Al Roker.
I'm friends with Al Roker and this guy Chris Semino from Channel 4.
You're friends with Queen.
Chris.
Say that name again?
Chris Semino.
Wow.
You're friends with him. What do you mean by that? They go out with you?
Oh, no. They invite me up to the station up there at Rockefeller Center.
Really?
Yeah.
How many times have you been up there?
More than a dozen times.
God, this is fascinating to me. I hope it's fascinating to you. I just...
But isn't it fascinating? Because it's not like, it's not like the anchor. It's the weather guy,
Well, because I think the weather guy is the most desperate for fans. So I guess, like, he's... I don't know. I don't get it. Like, why
Are you into Ira Joe Fisher, too, or...?
Does he take your calls?
No, never.
I bet he's a prick.
I never tried.
Actually, I bet he's normal. Al Roker takes your phone calls.
Al Roker, Chris Semino. If you call Chris Semino now, he'll take the call.
All weekend I was waiting for him to say stuff.
Does he clam on you when he does it?
No. Sometimes he's like, I was eating one time and I kind of put my shoulder away from him, you know what I mean? So I have to spit on it.
To protect yourself.
Yeah. You know what? There's some other stuff about Eric, too. He has another hobby. He likes to invite cops over to his apartment to take naps.
You look tired.
To watch TV.
I have two friends from the 17th precinct. I don't want to say their names.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah, I don't think they want you to.
And they come to your house to take naps?
Now I was trying to play a little game called Abner to Lima.
Oh, come on. I got a plunger.
What do you do? These guys come over and they nap in your apartment?
I hang out with them, yeah.
You do?
Because
Where do they nap? In your bed?
No, on the couch.
On the couch.
The cops from the 17th precinct did me a favor.
Jesus. What do you guys spoon? What are you talking about?
What did you say?
You guys spoon? What do you do? What are you talking about?
No, we didn't spoon. I massage his feet.
What do you do?
Very tired.
What are you talking about?
Must be tough. What do you mean by spooning?
You don't know what that means?
It's cuddling.
You know when, like, you put your... Like, the cop has his ass to you, and he's laying down.
And you shake a spoon.
And you press up.
Stop that.
Yeah, and you hold his nuts with a spoon. No, where you just, where you, like, it looks like two spoons, because, like, his tushy is pressing up against your package, and you're, like, leaning up against him.
No.
Sounds good, doesn't it, Eric?
No, that never happened.
But what do you do while they're napping?
He sings a lullaby to the cop.
I dropped my pants.
Yeah, what do you do?
I go on the computer.
Yeah. Did you disturb the cops when they're trying to sleep?
No way. No.
Hey, high pitch, can you leave? We're trying to sleep.
That's right. Give us your phone.
Now, he invites them over to have wine, too. And what kind of wine do they like?
Red sangria.
Right, that's what they like.
Sangria.
With roofies.
So if you're trying to get a cop, get some red sangria.
Right. You're going to feel a little drowsy. I love red sangria.
Yeah, you drink a lot of that at night?
I got 2 bottles at home.
Right. What does that
Always
cost? Like
on
$5?
Like, $7, $8.
$7, $8 sangria.
Let me do a body shot.
Is there a cork with that, or no?
Screw top.
Screw top. That's convenient.
Yeah.
That's good wine.
Put the top go bad.
Because every time I open the bottle with the corkscrew, I always break the bottle.
You do.
Yeah.
You break the bottle.
You are retarded, aren't you?
No.
You break the bottle.
I think so. And Howard, he's got this thing. He loves TV, right?
Right.
He can tell you the lineup of any day. Eric, what's on Monday?
Depends on what channel. Channel 2?
Channel 2.
8 o'clock King of Queens, 8:30, you got Yes Dear, 9 o'clock, Everybody Loves Raymond.
Right.
10 o'clock, you got Third Watch on NBC.
Why, what's on ABC?
Why'd you switch over?
ABC on Mondays I don't watch.
All right.
Tuesday nights I watch NYPD Blue.
Right.
And
cops.
Every cop show.
Wednesdays I watch Law and Order.
Right.
And Friday I watch Law and Order.
And then all through the night you're on your computer and you got TV on. What, you got Jay Leno and Letterman and...
I don't watch that. I just watch Channel 5 and Channel 11 and just sit on the computer, type all night.
Wow. What a great life.
You know how one thing I can say
What
about
are you going to do when your unemployment runs out and you have to stop all this?
I could always renew.
Oh, you could renew.
How is it? When is the last time you worked? I don't understand. When is the last time you held a job?
Last year.
Last year. What did you do?
Worked for an accounting firm.
You did?
Yeah.
What did you do?
In the mailroom.
Oh, and then you quit? Or they fired you?
They fired me.
They fired you. And for what reason? I can't imagine they'd fire you, a guy like you.
For coming on here.
For what? For coming on the air?
Yeah.
I don't think we had anything to do with it.
You didn't show up at work and you were busy on the air.
Right.
And so they fired you. And that was a year ago, and you just continued to collect $200 a week.
Right.
And then how long can you keep renewing that?
I can renew it back in July if I have to.
What?
What?
I can renew it in July if I have to.
You could?
Yeah.
And how long will that last?
How long did you actually work for?
For 7 years.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
And now, so far you'll be on for a year on unemployment, and then you can renew it. So how long can it last?
If I renew in July, I can do another year.
Another year?
Yeah.
So for 2 years.
That's it?
Yeah.
So work for 7 and then take 2 years off.
Yeah.
Wow. And then when it runs out, what will you do? Get another job?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do appearances.
Yeah, I know you do.
He's so annoying. Harry, he was calling here every 10 minutes. Like every day. He calls every day. Then he goes on, and then he starts emailing me, like on my AOL.
Yeah.
And I had to say, Eric, if you email me again, I'm going to report you to AOL.
How does he know your AOL?
I don't know.
Because there's a website.
All right, don't even say. I don't know.
I want to know. How does he know? How does he? I mean, you could find out my AOL address?
You can find out a lot of us on the show just by, there's a certain way how to do it.
There's a website called Stern Fan Network.
Yeah.
And someone posted everybody's email address from the show.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, it's real scary.
Oh, that sucks. Oh, that's scary. Had to be one of our ex-interns.
I don't know.
It's the only way they would know.
But there's nothing more annoying than, having to deal with him every day here and then going home and having him email you. Like the instant,
What does he say?
Hey, John, how you doing? And it's like, they have nothing to say.
All right.
I'm like, dude, if you email me again, I'm reporting you to AOL.
Right.
You got to understand that the show is the most important thing in Eric's life. That's
this show.
Yeah, he said he would kill for you.
Really?
Yeah, I would.
Yeah,
Kill yourself.
Yeah, kill yourself, too.
I've been dead for 9 years, you dick.
I'm not a dick. You're a dick. Because you're 6 feet under.
All right.
Oh, and getting to know this, Howard, at the end, I started asking Eric, he's thinking about doing some stand-up, and he was really funny. Eric, remember some of the jokes you were telling me?
Oh, yeah, about the plane.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Tell
Well, let's hear some stand-up. All right, now you're
Maybe
talking.
he does have a talent.
Yeah.
Okay, you know, like when you're at an airport and the airplane is delayed?
Yes.
Like, I could put it on a cape like Superman and fly out. I don't have to be delayed.
He's good.
You know how you drink it? You know how it's normal to drink 8 glasses of water a day?
Yes.
If you drink 1, then you don't have to go to the bathroom at all. During the night.
There you go, pal.
Hey, you ever been watching the news and you just want to ride the weatherman?
There you go, Sam.
Am I right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Who's with me?
Hey, Howard, there's one thing I can tell about Eric, man. The guy, he's great at picking up women because he doesn't care. I mean, he'll go up to any woman. It doesn't matter. I got tape of it.
Yeah? Oh, where?
Yeah. It says Eric tries to pick up girls.
Let me see.
Wow.
I mean, he went up to every girl at every bar. He just go up there.
Right, so he didn't know that you were taping him, so this was not shtick.
Right.
And they could be beautiful or not.
Hi, how are you? How are you? Good, how are you? Good, what's your name? Nicky. I'm Eric. My name is Eric. Eric? Yeah. I'm from New York City. Okay. This is my first time in Minneapolis. Just like to say hello to you.
It's actually safe home.
Wow, look at him.
He's making time.
Did you get laid out there?
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
That was Eric's plan. He have a tape in front of his plan when he goes out there because he says when you're on the road, you got to get laid.
Yeah, but as soon as the tape recorder's off, it's like, hey, do you have a brother?
That was it. He was telling me how he was going to get laid.
What is that, Eric on condoms?
Yeah.
All right,
But, you know, at the airport in Minneapolis on the way home, those two girls I was talking to, I almost got lucky that day.
No, you didn't, Eric. They walked away from you.
It will happen. If I found girls tonight, I'll try to use protection. You have to use protection all the time. But I ain't getting no disease.
Girls need an order of protection against you. I mean, this is unbelievable.
That's for sure. Absolutely. That's what you have to do when you go away and travel. You have to try and get away.
I was enjoying his stand-up act, quite frankly. Got any more of that?
No, I don't.
That stuff's brilliant.
I'm gonna write some more.
Any sexy weathermen in Minnesota that you called?
No.
No good-looking ones?
No, I watched TV in the hotel room, and I was looking at all the news stations. Those weathermen are boring out there.
Yeah. Well, so the trip going to the NCAA and everything.
We haven't even gotten to the game yet.
Yeah, I mean, how horrible on a scale of 1 to 10 was your whole weekend? I mean, was it horrible?
You know what, the game was awesome.
Because you were really pissed at us for setting you up with Eric.
Yeah, I mean, you guys were busting my balls. I understand that's a show and everything. But you know what? I mean, for one instance, we went out, we had something to eat, right? And Eric was eating chicken wings. And for the whole night, he had the stuff all over his face. You know what I mean? He had it in his mustache, and it was all red and stuff like that.
In fantasy, it was the weatherman.
And actually, I get mad at him. At the game, he keeps interrupting and keeps saying stuff like, you know, it's stuff that it makes no sense at all. And
he's
finally,
not into the game at all.
No, he's not into the game at all. I'm trying to watch it.
Because he's a girl.
And I have one clip. I actually got mad at him.
Right.
It says Casey gets mad. This was at the end. I just couldn't take it anymore.
No, let me hear. If Kane was there, I would love that.
I would love that.
What's with you and Kane?
I don't know.
You're in love with him.
I'm in the middle of watching this game. I mean, it's a great game. And all of a sudden, he's talking about Kane.
He's holding the apple. Shut the f*** up and watch the game.
I felt bad after. I apologize after. But.
No, that's all right. It's all right.
No, that's funny.
That's
Shut the F up and watch the game. He's like a little child.
I mean, it's getting down to the final minutes, and he's talking about Kane.
And do you have to feed him during the game?
Yeah, we went up, we got some popcorn, but he doesn't like to pay for stuff.
The popcorn was good.
Yeah, he ate a big tub of popcorn.
This big.
Oh, man. And what happens when he's on the plane and he wants 3 meals? Does he have to...
Oh, my God.
Because I always thought they just give you 1 meal.
No, he asks. He doesn't like to pay for anything, so he drinks about 6 cups of coffee. He bothers the stewardess for 6 cups, and then after he eats...
And is he peeing every minute, like getting up?
Yeah, he's getting up. He's going to the bathroom. He's talking about stuff, and I'm trying to sleep.
There's a lot of waste products must go through that system, you know what I mean? Like Eric's like a big fat sludge machine. You know what I mean? Yeah. And what happens? Like,
and then he starts bothering people next to him when this person wasn't eating their cookies. So he asked this lady for the cookies.
Oh. You can't control the food, huh?
No.
You're
he's sitting there eyeing other people's food.
Wow.
Not only is he eating his food, he's
I'm going to try to talk to Jesus tonight. I'm going to try to have a conversation. I'm going to say, why did you take my life? Why did you take my life? I was such a talent, and you let high-pitch Eric continue to live like this.
High-pitch Eric, man. That's some life, huh? Are you a sad person? You seem happy.
No, he's just happy.
I am happy.
You are. You enjoy your life.
Because I enjoy my life, you know. I mean, I'm...
You're realizing all your dreams?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bet, if you were his parent, you would have given up already.
Yeah, I think I would just give in and pay.
This is it.
I was talking to somebody the other day who's got this kid who is like, I don't know, 35 or something, and he's still paying all the bills for this kid that he has. Like, literally, the kid can't work, pays for the phone bill, pays for everything. The apartment.
At least he doesn't live with him.
Yeah, and the guy's not a rich guy. I mean, he works, he does okay, but,
He could use the money.
Yeah, he's like, when is it going to be over? And he goes, I don't think it's ever going to be over because I keep paying. I said, what about tough love? Like, just cut off the kid. And he goes, I don't know. Can't do it.
Because, he can't make it.
Because I'm thinking if one of my kids was a mess like Eric, I would at some point just cut off the money and say, listen,
no, you
wouldn't?
Like Eric?
Because I think you're not doing him. I don't think you're doing him a favor.
He can't do. What's he going to do?
He could work in a mailroom. He could do something. He could do telephone sales.
Like that's fulfilling. Telephone sales?
Yeah, guys will think it's a hot chick on the phone. Hi. I want to go out with you. Hey, baby.
Hey, baby.
So you had a horrible weekend?
Yeah, besides the game, accommodations were great. CBS.sportsline.com is awesome. They totally hooked us up. But, Eric's kind of tough to be with sometimes. And not only Eric on the plane, but also, let me give you this tape. This is this baby, all right?
Yeah.
I'm sitting next to the plane the whole way.
Yeah.
So as soon as I get on the plane, Eric's in one ear, and then this is in the other.
All right.
This is a little black baby crying.
This is going out there.
And are the parents doing anything to quiet?
They're doing nothing.
They could care less. Right.
They had the
What?
They had the baby in the seat next to them. They weren't even holding the baby.
Really?
You should have eaten the baby.
I think you want
Put some sauce on
Are
it.
you going to eat that baby?
Oh, shit, are you getting that baby? I think the baby was crying about Eric's breath.
Maybe the baby was crying because of my voice.
Oh. Tell me something. When you're pleasuring yourself, which weatherman's face do you see?
Ow. Ow.
Al Roker?
No.
That's going out there. Okay?
Yeah.
Now I have another tape of coming back.
Right.
Listen to this.
Is it the same baby?
No, it's different.
A different baby, but they sound the same.
Is this a white baby or a black baby?
This is a black baby.
Another black baby.
This is a black baby with an afro.
Oh, the whole time.
The whole baby sounds the same.
What about these black people? Did they hold the baby?
No.
They did not.
No, this is a couple that put the baby on the seat next to them.
Yeah.
On the way back home.
Now, I'm not saying this to be outrageous or anything like that, but, you know, something's got to be done about this. I mean, they got to wear, like, a muzzle or something. I mean, maybe they pay extra for a little room that's soundproof. I mean, people have to deal with this the whole time. Crap factories.
Pacifiers don't even work.
None of the people in the stewardesses or anything say anything to the couple, like, could you do something about
They're afraid to say anything.
They can't do it.
I think they're afraid to say
I think even the stewardesses realize even the babies know something's wrong.
Well, one of the stewardesses held the baby, and the baby stopped crying for a few minutes.
All right.
Yeah, but then they give it back, and it starts crying again.
With your boobs, you could have breastfed the baby, Eric. With your ring-ding breath. Crazy cabbie, you're on the air.
How you doing, sir?
Hey.
Eric's a racist.
Why do you say that?
He called up the Kane show when the whole Angry Black thing went down.
Yeah.
And was using the N-word fluently.
Really?
Is that true? You use the N-word?
Yeah, because I want Crazy Cabby to win this fight.
You do?
What's that got to do with
Yeah, exactly.
Were you trying to fire him up or something?
Yeah.
What were you saying?
Well, I'd rather not say.
You'd like to stay in the closet about all that, huh?
Yeah. But I'm just rooting for Cabby. Cabby, you need a manager?
No.
Cabby, Jerry Cooney called up and said he don't know anything about training you.
Oh, it's his manager or something. His guy's name is Martin Snow. The guy keeps calling.
Jerry Cooney said he'd come in, though, and watch you box a little bit and evaluate your skills.
Oh, that's fine. I'm going to kill this guy, this Shelley.
Are you going to train him?
What's that?
Are you going to train for this?
No, I've been training all my life for this.
You have.
Yep.
I told
will you have Cooney evaluate your skills?
Sure, I'll have him evaluate me.
Yeah,
Because I need to know how to bet.
Just bet the big white guy.
Yeah, well, Cabby keeps forwarding me all these emails and stuff about how, Angry Black can't fight and he's a pussy and...
Yep. Yeah, he's psyching himself up, I think.
Yeah, well, the listeners are psyching him up. He's going to take such a good ass beating.
I'm going to crush Shelley. I'm going to crush him.
Shelley.
That's his name. He's a little girl.
All right. Keep it up.
You know why I'm going to beat him, Howard?
Why?
Because for hundreds of years, black people and people of race have been fighting against discrimination, and the only reason this guy wants to fight me is because he says I'm gay. And that's why I accepted the challenge, and that's why I'm going to kick his ass.
Kick his ass.
Right.
Yes.
So you use the N-word a lot?
No, not really. Hey, if Cabby can kick his ass, I can kick Shelley's ass, too.
All right.
Eric, you're a disturbing individual. I thought we settled this whole thing last year with a little foot race.
We did.
And it just explodes even bigger.
How many times a night does High Pitch Eric call the Kane show?
At least 3.
3 times.
3 times a night. And, right when he calls, most of the time I hear that, Cabby, and I put him right on hold. And I put him through to Kane because, sometimes we get good phoners out of him.
Right.
But most of the time it's just annoying, incessant babble.
And Kane actually indulges him and talks to him?
Yeah, he does.
Right.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Well,
He's a big fan of Kane.
He's a huge fan.
Well, he's sitting at the NCAA and he goes, I wish Kane was here. That'd be so great.
I'm a big fan of Kane because he likes the same food as I do, McDonald's.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, Kane's eating lots of McDonald's.
You and Kane have lots of stuff in common. He's a perfect guy for you. He should sleep over on your couch.
I want to go to Mickey D's or Kane today.
My God.
I like you eat Mickey D's. Like you find the most fattening goddamn meal on the planet and you eat it. It's unbelievable.
And he doesn't even eat a salad from Mickey D's. He eats the chicken McNuggets.
I eat 40 of those.
How many chicken McNuggets meals do you eat?
The 2 20-piece McNuggets. A chocolate shake and large fries.
Wow. That's a meal. You just don't care. You don't care how disgusting you are.
I care, but those McNuggets are good.
God. It's just wrong.
It's just so wrong. It's just salty and fattening. It's all fried.
Eric's wrong.
And big chocolate.
Hey, Kane, if you're listening, let's go to McDonald's for lunch.
Gabagoo.
Yeah, he's got gabagoo in his throat. He goes, McDonald's. I'm a gabagoo. The gabagoo is right in his throat. All right, thank you.
All right, bro.
Crazy Cabbie.
I'm going to smoke Angry Shelley.
Yeah, when you say that, you mean fight.
No, I'm going to smoke him. I'm going to whoop his ass.
Doesn't smoke his pole.
I've been training for 15 years for this, Howard.
Are you attracted to Angry Black at all?
No, he's a small man. Small men don't turn me on.
All right, Cabbie, thank you.
Thank you.
What would be Cabbie's kind of guy?
We're still trying to find out. We know 2 people he's not into. Angry Black and High Pitch Eric.
Yes.
Yeah. Anyway, so High Pitch, congratulations on going to Minneapolis and invading Minneapolis. And
you enjoyed yourself.
Yeah. You had a great time. Why didn't you stay and watch the final game?
What do you mean? We stayed there for the whole time.
No, you didn't. Couldn't he have stayed?
No, there was the final game was last night, but I was leaving. I guess,
He wants to be with you.
I guess.
CBS.sportsline.com provided the trip.
Yep. And hotwire.com flew us out there.
And Casey thought he was getting a great thing.
Oh, yeah, he was looking forward to his weekend.
I said, no way, we're giving him a good weekend. We're sending High Pitch Eric on that.
I mean, it wasn't that bad, was it?
No, Eric, you're an interesting guy, and, I was annoyed at first, but at the end I was just so punch-drunk it didn't matter.
Was it the breath that just kept getting to you?
Yeah, I think I was woozy from his breath.
Really?
Yeah.
The only thing I didn't know how to operate at the hotel was the web TV.
You couldn't do that?
No.
That was beyond your reach.
Yeah.
Thank God. All right, listen, we're going to...
Well, all I can say is, it was a wonderful vacation for Casey.
Yeah. I really got rid of a lot of stress.
Yeah. Well, High Pitch, I don't mean to be rough on you, but your life is so fascinating, I just have to delve into it. The craziest thing that I hear about your life is that the cops are sleeping on your couch. I just can't figure that out.
It's very funny to me, too, that he hates Elliot Offen.
Oh, that's what I heard about all weekend, too.
Yeah, Elliot Offen, his daughter. Well, when are you having them back on?
They're going to do a DNA test. Elliot wants to get that done, so we're going to be doing that.
Eric.
Yeah.
I'm begging you. I'm reaching up through my grave, and I'm handing you a toothbrush.
Hey, you also do. You look like Kane.
Oh, Jesus.
You want to go to McDonald's with him?
You want to go to McDonald's with Sam?
I'll go with him.
You would. You like him.
Great.
Let's go together. Sleep on my couch.
Great. Strictly Dickly.
You want to sleep on his couch?
Oh, yeah. Your ass is sore when you wake up. Don't worry about it.
Jose, you're on the air. What is it?
Yeah, I went to school with this guy. This guy's a mess.
Yeah, what school?
Oh, you're kidding.
Forest Hills High School.
Yeah.
Who are you?
He was in special ed.
No, I wasn't.
Yes, you were.
Was he really in special ed, Jose?
Huh?
Was he really in special ed?
Oh, yeah. He was on the 4th floor. You know that floor no one goes to? It's
Where's
blocked
the yellow
off.
bus? No, I wasn't.
Yes, you were. And he used to always hang out at the 112 precinct.
Never.
With the cops. He was a groupie.
No, I didn't hang out at the 112. I hang out at the 17 precinct.
No, you did it at the 112
What do you wear when the cops come over to your apartment?
Well, like I'm just now.
You are?
An apron.
Do you ever, check yourself in the mirror, make sure you look handsome and stuff for the cops?
No. He's a mess. He
And do you get excited when you know they're coming over? Do they call you first?
No.
No, they just drop by?
Yeah.
And you get all excited?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Hey, back when he was in school, was he have the thing for the security officers at school back then?
No, he just walked with a small group of people because there weren't that many special ed students. So he would just, and they would eat lunch before anybody.
Right, they even had to eat lunch alone.
No, you're a liar.
They don't even let him in the cafeteria.
Right.
Not with everybody else.
Well, it's good. They protect him so they don't get picked on. That's cool. That's a good idea. Thank you, Jose. Yeah, go ahead quickly. This is PLO. Go ahead.
Dude, I am so sick and tired of listening to him.
Shut up.
I'm just tired of you dudes. I left my hometown back in Palestine, came here. I work 60, 70 hours a week. I drive 60 miles to work so I can pay for unemployment. Dude, I'm tired of you.
You don't want to pay for him anymore. Yeah, people are annoyed that you collect so much unemployment when you're fully capable of working. Jessica Hahn, you're on the air.
Hi, baby doll. Hey, listen. I would be his friend. I love Crazy Cabby.
No, that's high-pitch Eric.
Yeah, I love him too. But I love high-pitch Eric.
You would be friends with him.
Is that the real?
I don't even know what he looks like.
Is that the real Jessica Hahn?
That is the real Jessica Hahn.
Where is she now?
She's in L.A.
California near Carson. Who is he in love with?
I would love to visit her.
You would? You're in love with her.
You know what? I swear on the Bible, this guy, I don't know what he looks like. I know you think he's fat or whatever. I would take him to lunch. He has friends. He talks and babbles because he doesn't have friends. I should know.
Can I visit her?
Can High Pitch come out and visit you?
Of course.
Would you give him your home phone number and your email address so he can...
No.
She's gone from me making a duty to hanging out with a piece of crap.
Sam, every time I hear your voice, I fall more in love.
Oh, hold on a second. We have a weird connection. I don't know. Let me see if I can fix it.
If you'd like to make a call, please hang up and try again. If you need help, hang up and then dial your operator.
That's weird. Jessica's connection was loose.
Yeah. All right, anyway, High Pitch. It sounds like Jessica wants to establish contact with you. I don't know what happened on that phone call, but you could be the new Sean Penn and Madonna.
Do you think she was really serious?
Yes, I do. Wow. I think when she wakes up, she's going to realize she made a terrible mistake.
You think she's still asleep?
I think she's in some form of sleep, yeah. Yeah, I do.
Is she good looking in person?
Yes.
Oh, my goodness, she's gorgeous.
Beautiful girl. Wow. Look, now you're fantasizing you can get her, right? Just because she said she'd be friends with you, now you think you can have sex.
No, she wants to be friends. I'll be friends with her.
Howard, you know from now on, every conversation is going to start with Jessica Hahn when you talk to him.
I know. Now it's going to be 50 phone calls here trying to get Jessica Hahn.
Start with Jessica Hahn and end with a weatherman.
Yes, Jessica.
You probably did that deliberately.
No, I didn't. You got disconnected.
Hey, no, listen. And every time I hear Sam, oh, my God, it's like field days.
Yeah, Sam's back.
I miss you, sweetie. I love you.
And you know what I love about this, Sam?
I just want to sit on his lap.
This Sam's controllable, thank God.
Yeah, I know. It talks about, you shouldn't insult High Pitch, though. He should be nice to him.
So you want to tell me what you're offering High Pitch?
I'm telling him that if he comes to L.A., I would take him out to I'd take him to the Ivy, and I'd be his friend, and I'd talk to him about he eats for comfort and to get away from that machine. And he's got friends. He's just lonely because he thinks, he's not intrusive.
All right. Well, there it is. If you ever go to L.A.
How's he going to get in touch with you?
Yeah, how will I get in touch with her?
But I'm only saying lunch. For lunch.
How can he get in touch with you?
Through you guys.
Well, Eric's moving to L.A.
Oh, God.
He's going to move.
All right. Well,
hey, Dad, you got to buy me an apartment in L.A.
I'll take
Please.
I need my unemployment transferred.
Oh, God, I'm going to be broke.
I want to go to Hollywood.
Oh, shush. I'd make
maybe this is just a trap. There's going to be some Palestinians waiting for him on the other side.
You think she's calling from Palestine, huh? All right. Thank you, Jessica.
Send them out here, and I'll make them happy.
All right, sweetie. Tell Eric and everyone else what you're wearing right now.
Right now, I am totally naked.
Wow.
Whoa.
I just got out of the me too.
Are you serious?
I'm totally alone and naked.
Wish I was there.
Bed with beautiful.
With a cop.
No, I wish I was there by myself.
We got cops in common. My whole family are cops.
There you go. So, okay, there's a lot to talk about. Thanks, Jessica.
Okay, love you guys.
All right, Jessica Hahn and Eric, the new couple.
The power couple.
Eric, who would you
Look
rather
at Eric. He's like dizzy now. He's daydreaming.
I'm swooning.
Eric, who would you rather go out to McDonald's with, Jessica Hahn or Kane? Who would it be?
Kane.
You know.
I would think it's Kane, because you know why? I like Kane. You know what? He's my friend. Who would I go to McDonald's with? I would love to go to McDonald's with.
It's Kane.
No, actually both of them.
No, come on.
You got to
choose
pick
one.
Just one. Jeez. Jessica Hahn.
Yeah,
no, you would know. Come on.
It's Kane. Because how could you have to think so hard?
Actually, because I'll go with Kane because he likes McDonald's like I do.
See,
you are so frigging gay.
No, I'm not.
Grease him up.
I'm not.
Yeah, Nick.
Yeah, I think this guy is really gay.
You think?
How old are you?
Nick, how old are you?
How old am I?
Yeah.
15.
Yeah, let me tell you something. You're on the money. Your gaydar works.
I have no money?
No, I said you're on the money.
Yes, I know.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
My daughter's 15. All her friends are like consumed with who's gay and who isn't.
Is that
Yeah,
right?
that's like a big thing.
That's the new thing?
Yeah, right. They think I'm gay. Everyone's gay.
They have a chart at school. They have Eric on one side of it.
I want to go to lunch with Kate over Jessica Hahn. Because he really likes McDonald's.
Because Kate won't go with me.
I got secret sauce.
All right, anyway, High Pitch, congratulations on going to Minneapolis. And
Thank you.
It was great hearing about your and Casey's weekend. I could listen for hours.
Oh, it's fascinating.
It's fascinating.
Now it's time to start another foot race.
I guess Casey and I are never going to hang out again with that.
Yeah.
Not unless he gets another trip.
You going to hang out with him, Casey? Did you like Casey?
Yeah, I love to hang out with him. I wish he was my brother.
You wish he was your brother?
Yes.
Wow.
Your real-life older brother?
Yeah, because I wish I had a brother.
Oh. What, so you could annoy him?
No, I wouldn't annoy him.
Right.
No, I just...
Wow, can you imagine, Casey? He fantasizes about you being his brother. And what would he do as your brother? Would he sleep over your apartment on the couch? Naked?
I would give him my bed and I'll take the couch.
Really?
Yeah.
Because he's your brother. Well, isn't that sweet?
Now, when they were together, did he bother you in your hotel room, Casey?
Yeah, we...
what do you think?
Yeah, we got back from the game. We went out to a couple bars.
Was he drunk?
No, he was okay.
I had a little buzz.
You had a bunch of sangrias?
No, beer.
Beer, yeah.
And, he would hit on every single girl he saw. Yeah. And he would make a big...
Did any of them like him?
No, they all ran away. They're all scared.
Yeah.
He scares them.
They all turn their backs from me.
He scares them. He really does.
Oh, lose some weight, man.
I know.
Get some
think
pride.
he's going to be less scary when he's...
No, but I just want to see what he looks like then.
He goes up and he yells at them.
Right.
You know? I'm Eric from New York.
All right, listen.
Oh, wait a minute. What happened in your hotel room?
Oh, we were down at the bar for a little bit, and he has the paper and he's reading the news stories as I'm eating dinner. You know what I mean? And like the bartender's looking up, and people just look weird at him. You know, they think he's joking.
Right.
They think he's not for real.
It's useless. You're thinking this guy doesn't even need a makeover. This guy needs a takeover.
We got to take a break, Sam.
I had a great time with KC.
All right.
I had an awesome time with you, man. You're a good guy.
You too, man.
Casey just goofed on him for 45 minutes, and he goes,
I had a great time.
Great
all
time.
right. When we come back, I want to talk to Mark Hamill's in Son of the Beach tonight. You got to watch it. He plays a character called Divine Rod who breaks out of prison. He's almost as entertaining as High Pitch Eric.
Funny you haven't found a place for High Pitch Eric on the show.
On Son of the Beach, I'm working on that. Then he can go out to L.A. and hang out with Jessica Hahn. We'll find Jessica Hahn chopped up in a plastic bag. All right, and we'll be back with a lot more show, but first I must take a break, Robin. I'm sorry.
It's cold in here.
Yeah, it is cold. Thank you.
Can I hold you?
Go ahead.
Cold and smelly.
Howard Stern's nationwide radio show.
From America's Got Talent and the winner of Apprentice, the Celebrity Apprentice.
I don't really, I was going to say to Gary, don't bring Piers Morgan in because I don't know who he is, but I have seen America's Got Talent. He's the British guy. He's like the Simon Cowell of that show.
Right.
And there was an article in the paper yesterday that convinced me I should have Piers Morgan on because they say that show is better than American Idol and that it really is the true competition and talent contest that America's been waiting for.
Really?
They gave it a great review. People love it.
America's been waiting for a true talent contest?
According to the New York Post.
I didn't realize.
Piers Morgan. I don't really know Piers' work, but he is like a Simon Cowell. And people
but
enjoy
on
him.
Apprentice, he was a real dick, apparently.
Yeah,
People couldn't stand him.
But he won.
Yeah.
Donald Trump could stand him.
Never heard of him.
Yeah, he's a British guy like Simon Cowell, and he gives his opinions.
Oh.
Yeah, where else do you get a name like Piers?
You know what? This country doesn't have a good track record with Brits who give opinions.
Okay, I'm Piers Morgan, a judge on America's Got Talent, in question marks. Why am I here? Because it's a lifetime's ambition. I've spent the last 43 miserable years of my life waiting to go on the Howard Stern show. And I finally got the call. And I've met the Queen of England 4 times. I've met presidents. I've met Nelson Mandela. I've hung out with Tony Blair. This is it. This is the big one. I'm not nervous through fear. I'm just nervous through adrenaline, excitement. Biggest moment of my life.
Hey, Piers. How you doing, man?
Howard, how are you?
Good to meet you.
Good to see you.
Pleasure.
Hey, Piers.
How are you?
I heard you're
He's
opinionated.
in better shape than I thought.
Yeah, we heard you have a lot of opinions.
A lot of opinions.
Good to see
I
you.
thought he was kind of a blubbery guy, but he's in good shape.
I wasn't going to do this show, Howard, but people told me you're quite popular. I hadn't really heard of you, obviously.
I did.
It's Howie Mandel, right?
Howie Mandel,
I wasn't sure, but
well, Simon Cowell must have mentioned to you. He's done the show a couple
he told
of times.
me, he warned me. He said, "Don't do it in a million years, for God's sake. He'll rinse you to hell." But I said,
Really?
"You know what?
I like Simon Cowell. I actually got
Does
along.
Simon not like doing this show?
He loves doing this show. My God, when I told him I was doing it, he was furious."
The great thing about Simon Cowell was I had in all three judges once on the show, and I did the bit that they were deathly afraid of. I brought in a singer to audition for them, and I said, just evaluate this guy as a kid for my audience. And they were like, oh, he's horrible. He's awful. He could never have a career in the business. What they didn't know was this was a guy who had just sold how many records?
Oh, God.
10 million?
Something like that. Yeah,
he had
a huge hit.
He had a huge hit going, and they were like, oh, and Simon was like, we you know, oh.
That's him. That's him. Well, the best story, you'll like this. The guy who won America's Got Talent last year, which I know you don't watch, but it was this big ventriloquist guy called Terry Fator. So Simon says, oh, ventriloquist's not going to make me any money. God, forget it. Leaves him, right, to go off and fend for himself. Right. 2 weeks ago, he signed a $100 million deal at the Mirage in Vegas.
Is that right?
Biggest Vegas deal in 5 years. Yeah.
Simon would not sign
Simon
him.
doesn't get $1. It's one of the funniest stories of the year.
$100 million.
$100 million.
Shows how much he knows.
Why was the guy so good, the ventriloquist? Like, I love ventriloquism.
Well, the twist he had was he does singing impressions himself, and then he does ventriloquism through the puppets. And 2 years ago, he brought them together and does singing impressions through the puppets. Right. So the puppets, like turtles, sing Dean Martin, but he's brilliant. And it's an amazing act, but Simon just never got this. You know, to him, he wasn't a singer. He wasn't 19. It was never going to happen.
He's a puppeteer.
Fantastic, yeah.
Yeah. And Simon could have signed him and actually participated in the $100 million deal.
He could have had a big cut of that money.
He would have been the manager, so to speak.
Exactly. Yeah.
Wow, no kidding.
If he'd been a singer, Simon would be laughing all the way to the bank. But because
how do you get a cool job like yours? I think your job is really terrific. That you could sit there every week.
What were you doing before?
Yeah.
I was a tabloid newspaper editor for 11 years in England.
Oh.
Yeah, so, I mean, you're a legitimate guy. You've been in the business, sort of. And,
yeah, I used to write crap about Simon, and he sort of admired my work, and eventually I got fired. I mean, you talk about the guy who's been fired from the baseball team.
So you would write bad things about Simon?
Of course.
And so Simon sort of took you, co-opted you in a way, and brought you into his organization to shut you up.
Yeah, his exact words were, I need somebody even more obnoxious than me to come and judge this show, America's Got Talent, and I can't think of anybody more vile than you, so do you want to start Monday? I said, where is he? He said, Hollywood. I said, get me out there.
What are the kinds of things you would write about Simon Cowell? I mean, you found him to be grating and obnoxious?
Yes.
Yes. And you would write that, and now that he is your boss, in a sense...
Now I've had a dramatic sea change of opinion. I think he's a handsome and powerful man.
So everyone can be bought off.
The worst thing about him is that we went to, you'll know this place, Stringfellows in London, right? It's like the Scores of London.
Right.
It's about a year ago. This sums up my relationship with Simon. So we go in, and all these girls gravitate to Simon, these lap dancers, like a sort of, like the ultimate babe magnet.
Well,
and
he's
I'm
a rich
there,
guy.
Right, so I'm sitting there on my own. He's there, worth 150 million, blondes everywhere with pneumatic breasts. And I end up with one lap dancer comes to me who's Polish and wants to read me weird Eastern European poetry. And it just about summed it up. I look at Carl, he's got 17 blondes crawling all over him. I get the Polish lap dancer who wants to read poetry.
But now with the success of the show, you know, you certainly must be getting some... You divorced your wife recently, right?
I did.
Right. You got successful.
Is that part of the success model?
I think it was successful for her, she'd say, yeah.
Yeah. Did you have to give up half of your money?
More.
Really?
More than half. Did that
How
just
much did
break
you
your
Never
heart?
get divorced in England,
What
Howard.
are you worth that you had to give up half?
More than half less than I used to be.
So you're a millionaire, right?
Pardon?
Are you a millionaire?
Dollars or pounds?
Pounds.
Yes. I was both. I was only playing with it.
You know, the thing is, though, as the editor of a newspaper, you don't get paid a lot of money. So I imagine with this TV show, you must be getting paid something.
Yeah, I used to get paid. You get paid pretty well as an editor, but it's nowhere near as much fun. I mean, God, the idea that I now roll around America just abusing people and get paid for it's fantastic.
It is fantastic. So and to be on the game show, you don't really have to sit there and find the talent or do all the work. You just sit there and judge, and then your day is over, right?
Yeah, the only thing is you do need eventually, through all the train wrecks, to find something that is apparent talent. And I must say, the premiere last night was pretty good. I mean, we found 3 acts that I would say, you know, people talk about the success of it and why it's different to Idol. You don't get a show where you have the range of madness and then talent that we had last night.
Someone said in the paper yesterday, the reason your show is better than American Idol is because you, first of all, don't have an age limit. That was the key.
Yes.
That anyone could enter.
Any age, any talent.
And they said any talent.
Right.
As we
the
say,
beauty part. That it's not just singers.
A ventriloquist could not win American Idol at a certain age.
He's not even getting.
We had a guy. I think it was Chicago. He came and said, he's a 7'2" giant called George. So we said, okay, what's your talent, George? And he says, right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to drink milk through a large straw through my nose and wrap it around my body. Okay, and there's a twist. He said, he's enormous, this bloke. And the twist was a load of explosives he'd secretly strapped around his stomach began firing off as he drank this milk through his nose. And at the end of it, there was just this sort of stunned silence.
Right.
And I thought then, I'm a perfect judge for this because I'm probably the only person in the world who could claim to be an expert at giants drinking milk through the nose while blowing themselves up. But can you judge that? I mean, can anybody?
But what did you say about the guy? Did you say, well, I can't see this sustaining itself, or did you allow him in the competition?
I used the only phrase I could, which was I've genuinely never seen anything like that before in my life.
What does that mean? Does he get to go on and compete? Or?
Well, I don't want to ruin the fun, but he was actually a very clever actor. He was the kind of guy you'd see at the back of a circus in one of those cages doing weird things.
And that's interesting, a geek show. So the fact of the matter is that guy could go on and win, couldn't he?
Yeah, you know why? Because he's entertaining.
And he could do something like that every week.
The thing I love about this show compared to the singing shows, you've got to be the best singer, right? The dance shows, you've got to be the best dancer. Our one, you've just got to be incredibly entertaining. Doesn't matter what you do. I don't care, but if you're boring, you're going.
How did you go home?
Is there an audience vote component to it?
Oh, this is the best thing about it. Okay. The audience this year, we went to these big theatres around America, and there was it was like a Roman amphitheatre.
Right.
And they were able to chant, off, off, off. I mean, it was brutal out there. Absolutely brutal.
They say that's the other strong thing about the show, the chanting, and the audience is really amped up.
It was electrifying. And it's electrifying bad for the bad ones and great for the good ones. And you get this emotional roller coaster goes on in the auditions, which is unlike any other show. I mean, it's a weird thing to be involved in.
I will start watching it. Sharon Osbourne's on. I used to have Sharon on my show.
Sharon loves you.
I used to have Sharon on my show way before America even knew who she was.
Right.
She was very heavy at the time before she had her stomach stapled. And she used to come on and rip people a new a-hole constantly.
Oh, she was a good fighter.
She was a real good fighter. And I got to tell you something. You know, to see her sitting in that position, it's like, wow, we were right. She is good.
Yeah.
She's good on television.
She is hilarious.
People used to say to me, why do you have her on? No one knows who she is. I said, she's good.
Yeah, she does a lot of stuff now. But what about David Hasselhoff?
Yeah, now you don't like him, right?
He's just a tool, isn't he? Yeah. You know what I
mean? Do you say that to him?
Of course. I wake up in the morning, go to the office and say, David, how are you, tool?
Why is he a tool?
Don't call me a tool, you tabloid wanker.
Why is he a tool,
that's how our day starts.
But why is he a tool?
No, he's all right. David's quite funny. I mean, he can be funny. Right, don't get me wrong.
Is he funny because he is not in on the joke?
Are we laughing at him?
We're laughing at him.
I think he pretends to get the joke. So he'll go, don't hassle the half, and he'll wear the T-shirts and all this sort of thing. But secretly, he's not laughing.
Does he spend most of his time talking about himself?
Yes.
He does?
Yes.
And so it's an enormous ego, and maybe it's not justified. I mean, it was Baywatch. The guy had a huge career, made a lot of money.
Yeah.
But he did all of these things that I guess people laugh at.
He does weird things. It's like on one of the shows, you've got to have continuity. You've got to wear the same clothes for a day.
Right.
Otherwise, in TV, it looks a bit weird. You turn up in one suit, you end the show in a different one. So one day, he wore the same gear all day, but at half-time, he disappeared for an hour and came back. He'd had a spray tan. So his face had gone a different orange. And it's like, Dave, do you forget it's his one show today? So when you watch it on telly, it'll be like, wow, David Hasselhoff just got a suntan halfway through the show. And there's no explanation. He went, God, I didn't think of that, man. But he's funny. I mean, I tell people, they say, come on, is he really funny? I said, look, it was a day when he came in, and I said to him, I've had a ticket to the Playboy Mansion Midsummer Night's Dream Party. I said, it's fantastic. And he went, my God, man, it's the greatest show ever. He said, chicks are going to love you, man. And I said, well, yeah, but unfortunately, my girlfriend's here, and I've got to take my girlfriend. And he went, what? And with that, another act came on. And I could see him pondering the enormity of this crime that I was committing. Right. And eventually, at the end of the act, he said, God, man, do you not know the golden rule of the Playboy Mansion? Yeah. You never take sand to the beach.
Right. There you go.
And that was funny, right? And I was like laughing, saying, that's a genuinely funny line.
Well, you know what? I happen to agree with him.
Yeah, he's right.
What the hell are you doing bring your girlfriend to the Playboy?
Well, there was a moment about 2 o'clock in the morning in the grotto, and I totally agree with him. But anyway.
I remember when I first heard that line 80 years ago.
Is it that old?
Yeah, it's very old. So what is it like when now you're having success on American television, you're getting well known, you're no longer just a newspaper editor, you go home and you announce to your wife, look, honey, you're out the door.
It's more a case of that happened 9 years ago. So.
Oh, did it really?
Oh, yeah,
So this is before you were well known.
Oh, yeah. Well, I was well known in Britain, but as a nasty tabloid editor, so I've always been pretty well reviled around the world. There's no problem.
And do you have the hot girlfriend now? I mean,
very hot girlfriend.
Where did you meet this broad?
She's a journalist.
Yes.
Yeah, if you're going to dance with the devil, really, it's just easier.
Newspaper or television?
Newspapers.
The TV ones, I mean, like, you look at these chicks on Fox News, one has better legs and body than the next.
Well, I've told her she's my pre-fame girlfriend.
Right.
Apparently you have to get one of these in Hollywood now. My agent said that you need a pre-fame girlfriend and a really hot one when you really make it. So I said she's got about 6 months, but if it all goes wrong, I'll probably go back crawling to her.
So your new job, really what you're saying to me is it's not as simple as it looks. In other words, yes, you give your opinion, but you really do at the end of the day have to have an educated sort of opinion, and you've got to come up with the goods. You've got to really understand what talent is.
Well, I think you just have to understand. I mean, Simon Cowell is a populist genius.
Right.
He can watch any kind of... I do Britain's Got Talent with him. We're both judges. And his instinct for watching an act after 10 seconds and saying, is this going to work for the public is incredible.
Right.
When I judge it, I tend to do two things. One, you don't want to put just through all the acts that have just got great talent and leave it there. You've got to have entertaining people as well for the semi-finals. But ultimately, you've got to have a final where someone can win and America goes, wow. That was real talent.
Right. We had a judge once. Remember when we did our film festival and we had a judge and we had to give our opinions and stuff like that?
Yes,
and I found it very difficult, actually.
Yeah.
It really is, because you do feel the pressure. Like, what if I'm wrong? What if I really don't know?
I mean, I think American judges, from my experience of watching them and working with them, David and Sharon, I'm just David in particular, but he doesn't like getting booed by the audience. He doesn't like being critical. And I get that. Americans are basically nicer people than Brits. The reason we all get farmed out here on this evil Brit judge factory is because we are more comfortable with saying to people, that was terrible. You know, because we're just
It's a hard thing to do, to say to someone, you really have no talent.
Yeah, but I think it's a fairer thing to do. The worst thing to me is to say to someone who's terrible, hey, you were really good, you got potential. They go away and say,
waste their lives chasing
living a dream they can't have.
Yeah. You did The Apprentice.
I did.
That was fun?
That was a month on the streets of New York.
Why did everyone hate
you? A bunch of D-list wackos. It was great.
Yeah, but why did everyone hate you? People were threatening to quit the show because they couldn't stand to be with you.
The only ones who wanted to quit the show because of me were the New Yorkers, and I thought they were a disgrace to their city.
Who is a New Yorker? Stephen
Baldwin. I mean, he spent half the time lecturing me about God, and then the other half he'd be saying, God, man, when I was a Hellraiser, I had 10 hookers in Vegas. I was like, well, make your mind that way.
Yeah, right.
Which side of the fence are you going to dance, Steve?
He wanted you to know he once had a life.
Yeah, and then Vinny Pastore morphed into Don Corleone, and every 2 minutes he'd go, you better watch your back next time you're in New York. And eventually I said, you are not Don Corleone, right?
That's
you're
a character.
Vinny Pastore, all right? You're a soprano by day, but by night you're just
you're saying that Vinny Pastore now thinks he's a real soprano.
Yes.
And you're saying that Stephen Baldwin's religion is...
I think he had complex issues about which side of the fence he wanted to
Do you think he's really religious, or is this a shtick to get him some attention?
I wouldn't question his integrity and religion. Why don't we? You're right. I think he probably is, yeah.
I mean, it's a lot of
why
horse
are you going to
shit.
be nice now?
I think he wants to be. I think he wakes up on a Sunday morning, he turns on his telly, and he sees these guys going, blah, 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 and making millions, and he thinks he wants a piece of the action. It's my honest view.
You have said that being on The Apprentice, that Ivanka, the daughter, Donald's daughter, is so beautiful that you almost couldn't concentrate on being on the show.
I couldn't. She was dazzling.
Stunning. What a catch, huh?
Oh, my God. And single, someone told me, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, that could be my next reality TV show.
Did you put the moves on her at all?
I tried everything, but she was batting me away firmly.
Would you consider dating her? Is she too young for you?
Ivanka, if she begged me. But she'd have to beg.
How old a girl are we talking about? Is she 20-something, right?
I think she's like mid-20s.
How old a guy are you, may I ask?
I'm 43, but I look younger, right?
So would you date a girl in her mid-20s?
I have dated a girl in my mid-20s.
You have no problem with that?
Absolutely none at all.
Right. So how low will you go? Will you go to 18 years old?
22.
22 is your cutoff. And Ivanka fits the bill.
Absolutely.
What a catch that is,
She would be. I mean,
good-looking, money, the
Donald
whole
at the
deal.
wedding.
Smart.
She's listening. Actually, the funniest moment in The Apprentice involved you. You probably don't even know this, but eventually I was going on at Baldwin. We had to get a charity auction going and get people helping and everything else. And I was getting Simon Cowell, the Duchess of York, Andrew Lloyd Webber, all these people. Bang, 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 bang. Nothing from Baldwin. So we went up one night to go and sell tickets to the auction. Didn't sell a ticket, having trawled the clubs for 3 weeks. I said, it's your town. Surely you can find one person you know will buy a ticket. Anyway, eventually he said, okay, I know what we're going to do. We're going to get some publicity on Howard Stern. He's an old friend. He'll take me on. Blah, blah. So we set up this thing downstairs with your guys, and we're waiting there with the cameras, and I know what's going to happen. And as the seconds tick by and the minutes go by, and Stephen's just praying you call him, right? He's just praying. Please, Howard.
Blew him off.
Save my career. And at the last minute, it was like, something's just come up. And he just sat there staring into space. And I was like, so you're only... Cool. The only contact you said you had in New York just blew up on you.
Man. I blew him.
Waste
That's great.
of space.
I had no idea I did that.
You brought me so much pleasure, Howard.
Now you know a lot of people from being an editor at a newspaper and all this stuff. The story goes that you are the man responsible for introducing Paul McCartney to Heather Mills.
It's completely true.
Do you feel bad about that?
How did you know Heather Mills?
I was editor of the Daily Mirror, one of the big tabloids in England, and we had an event called the Pride of Britain Awards in 1999. And it was like a sort of saluting of ordinary people with big stars, presenting them heroic awards and so on. And Heather Mills came and made a speech, and Paul McCartney hadn't appeared in public since Linda died about a year before. And he turned up halfway through the lunch, sits next to me, and it's like an amazing moment. Everyone goes crazy. Heather Mills gets up and makes this inspiring speech about landmines and so on. And you actually see it's a video clip where Paul McCartney nudges me with his elbow and he says, "Who's this?" And to my utter undying shame as a Beatles fan, I tell him, this girl's great and she's this and she's a vegetarian and she's got long blonde hair, and you do the maths. And afterwards they met and they got on really well.
Were you surprised that he was attracted to a girl with one leg? Seriously. I'm very shallow. That's a tough
Did she know?
Do you know, in all honesty, yes. I'm with you on that. I find it a bit weird. But
did he know at that time that she had one leg?
I don't know at the time. I don't know about that. I do know that he knew that he thought she was quite a nice person and not the greedy, grasping little gold-digging hoe that she turned out to be. So I would like to publicly apologise to Paul McCartney because
Have you seen him since?
Yeah, I keep apologising. He keeps reassuring me and sort of comforting me and saying, "Don't worry, man." I said, "Look, I saw his daughter last week and she just shook her head at me and said, why? Why us? Why did you choose our family?"
Right. Stella McCartney hated
Stella's very cool
but
guy.
She hated her.
Yeah, and she said, "Dad, what the hell are you doing with this woman?" And of course, the more we found out about Heather, the worse it got. And the good news, though, from your point of view, is that she's decided she's so hated in Britain. She's the most hated woman in British history now, after skinning him for $50 million. Right. She's coming to America, where she says, quotes, "They love me over there." So congratulations, New York, you're getting Heather Mills.
So you were duped in a sense. You were not a good judge of her.
Nice. Do you know what? I was taken in like he was, and she was very, very good at that. She would make out she was this great charity fundraiser, and she was an honest woman. But in the end,
how soon did you realize it was a big mistake? How long did it take you?
I think it was when they got married. Even then, it seemed okay. But there was. I was getting feedback from people who know Paul McCartney saying that she was getting very irritated that all the attention was going to Paul when they went out.
Right. That's what I heard.
It was like, and eventually it was quite funny when the divorce papers came out and you saw just how she was trying to get like 500 million or something. It was ridiculous. Right. So I wrote this piece in my newspaper column in England, just tearing into this gold digger. And at the end of it, it published, and she rang me. And she went screaming, "What have you done?" I was a screaming banshee. And she said, "God." And then eventually she stopped in mid-thing. Because I said, "Well, I'm not putting up you talking about like this." I said, "You're just a greedy gold digger," and that's the end of it. And she said, "What?" And eventually she calmed down. And she said, I know what it is." And that Geordie voice of it. "I know what it is. You're a Paul fan, aren't you? Aren't you?" And I sort of paused and I said, "Well, Heather, you know what it's like?" So on the one hand, we got a guy who wrote yesterday, "Hey Jude" and the Beatles. On the other hand, we have you, a gold-digging little bimbo, trying to skim him for all the profits of Hey Jude. It's not a difficult one, is it, love?
Right.
What? Bang! Boom! And that was it.
That was the end of it.
End of a beautiful relationship.
So was the divorce her plan all along, do you think?
It would be very cynical to think, but let's just say she's got a bit of form for taking old men to the cleaners, Howard.
And how did you become so friendly with Paul McCartney?
I was just a big Beatles fan, and we used to do stuff with him on the Daily Mirror. And Daily Mirror is sort of working-class Labour, left-wing paper in Britain, and it was very much his kind of roots from Liverpool.
So he liked the paper, and he became friendly with you.
Yeah,
and you can ring him up any time. He's that much.
Well, I wouldn't say that, but I mean, if I meet him, apart from apologising consistently, which I do, because he says to me, "Thanks, pal, you cost me $58 million." You know?
You're a very expensive friend.
You should chip in a bit.
Yeah.
What? Also, you mentioned that when you were a newspaper editor, you interviewed George Michael, the famous George Michael, and he confessed to you that he had sex with more than 500 men in the last 7 years. Is that right?
It wasn't an interview. I went to a dinner party. I went to a dinner party, and I've been told you can be quite indiscreet. Anyway, this is about 3-4 years ago, and we sit there. There's about 8 of us, and bear in mind that I was there, and so was the editor of The Sun, who's another outrageous tabloid in Britain. You'd think he'd just show a little bit of discretion. Anyway, a few bottles of wine later, suddenly he just unburdens himself, and it's like he'd slept with 500 guys in the previous 7 years.
What's his thing? He likes it in the behind, or he likes anal, or what is his thing?
I think his thing is Hampstead Heath on a Friday night at midnight. Anything goes, Howard. So if you're in London, if you want to go to Hampstead Heath, you know what you're going to get. George Michael, very, very hot under the collar, right? But it was like that. He was being blackmailed by a male French hooker. He then began to name all the famous celebrities, some of whom were heterosexual to the public, who'd slept with his boyfriend. So by now we're like, what?
Wow. He's telling this to you, who is a tabloid reporter.
Yeah, and afterwards, of course, I obviously put it all in my book, and he was like, how could you be so indiscreet? I was like, George, you invite 2 tabloid editors to your dinner party, you then tell us you slept with 500 guys. What do you think we're going to do? It's like putting a big lion into a cage and chucking it some raw meat, you know?
But people continually invite you to these dinner parties,
They do.
And yet you can be obnoxious at the dinner party. For example, you were invited to Madonna and Guy Ritchie's home, and you said to Guy Ritchie, hey, you used to be a bartender. Go get me a drink.
Well, he was a bartender. He was my
yes.
bartender. I live in a place called Wandsworth in South London. And the Guy Ritchie I knew used to be the deputy. He wasn't even the head barman. He was the deputy head barman of a place called Joe's Brasserie. And I used to go in there and click my fingers, and this Guy would run off and get me my beer. Next time I see him, unbelievably, he's standing next to Madonna. And I was like, what? So I go to a guy called Marco Pierre White. He's a famous chef, right? He's doing a show at the moment for NBC. And great guy. I saw him last night. Marco had a 40th birthday party in which he invited 40 guests. And 2 of them are Madonna and Guy Ritchie. So I've had a few drinks by now, and I'm thinking, well, this could be quite funny. So that's Madonna, grim-faced, not drinking, doing a bit of Kabbalah and aerobics, the usual kind of crap. As she does all that stuff, she walks past, and there's already been... she's in a bad mood because there was an outrageous comedian called Bernard Manning. Remember Bernard Manning?
Not really.
I mean, the most offensive, racist, sexist pig you'd met in your life. And he'd done his half-hour turn, and he... I remember it because Madonna had this cap on, like a racing cap. And after about 20 minutes, she obviously wasn't laughing. Guy Ritchie was laughing. She wasn't laughing at all. And he just looked down at her and he went, "You're right, love." He didn't know who the hell she was. And he went, "You know what you look like?" And there's a famous jockey in England called Lester Piggott, right? Famous jockey. And she went, "You look like fucking Lester Piggott's sister." Like this. And Madonna just sat there in this cloth cap, dying of death, and everyone was howling at her. So she was already in a bad mood. So as they got up to walk around, I just said, "Hey, Guy, for old time's sake, mate, get the beers in, can you?" And he was laughing. She was incandescent. I mean,
wow. You find her attractive?
Not at all, mate.
Not a good-looking woman?
I mean, never has been.
You don't like her?
And you know what? 50 years old, put the clothes back on, love.
Is Guy Ritchie a...
He's all right. He's a cool guy.
A good guy.
I like him.
Do you think he's in the marriage because he's in love with Madonna, or is he a guy who wants to...
I think you'd have to be in love to stay in there that long. I mean, I like Guy Ritchie. He's a good bloke. I just find her it's just demeaning to be doing it at 50. Put the clothes back on. Let your kids do it. You know what I mean?
That's right. She's too old for that.
Yeah.
Did you put the guys that George Michael outed in your book?
Well, I couldn't put them all in because some of them it would have been a bit of a surprise to their wives.
Who'd you put in there?
Who did we put in there? I think I better be careful here. I mean,
did you get sued over the book?
No, because I was careful
Are there
about
different laws here and there? Has your book been published here?
I just don't think it'd be wise for me to start rattling off the names of famous Hollywood men who are married.
Only the ones that are in your book.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think who we put in there.
Maybe you better be careful.
I think I better be careful. Let's put it this way, Howard. I'm happy to name them.
That's great stuff. Well, Piers, you're doing well. Let's face it. Piers Morgan is on America's Got Talent Tuesday nights at 9 o'clock on NBC. You're clearly in the zone. I mean, it sounds like you're becoming America's favorite.
I don't like that. Say that again.
America's favorite.
Thank you, Howard.
Piers Morgan, I'm happy to meet you.
Can I say I've met everyone, right? Nelson Mandela, the Queen of England, Tony Blair, Arnold Schwarzenegger. When they told me Howard Stern wanted me on his show, greatest moment of my career.
Oh, isn't that
Kid
great?
you not?
Thank you.
Read your book, watched the movie, listened to your shows back in England. This is the career highlight.
And how, and where are you living now?
I live in London and then LA most of the time doing the talent show and
stuff. You got a big house? I mean, you must have a big spread, right?
Of course.
Unbelievable.
Getting bigger by the year, and when I get one as big as yours, I'll be dying a happy man.
And you've had sex with 2 women at the same time?
No.
Not yet.
No, but I'm hoping if I hang out with you a bit, I might get a bit nearer that.
You're a judge. How are you in the sack?
Very, very, very good. I asked Lennox Lewis that question because Lennox was on the Celebrity Apprentice, and I do interviews for GQ magazine, and I always say to everybody, "Are you good in bed?" Right? So it's a great question because whatever they say,
Lennox Lewis, the boxer,
and Lennox just went, "No." I looked forward. I went, "You don't argue with Lennox." And he went, "No," and there was a long pause, and he went, "I'm great."
What makes a man great in bed?
Stamina, willpower, selflessness. Forget all that. You just got to be hung like a donkey, right?
Are you hung like a donkey?
Absolutely.
Really?
Yes.
How many inches?
How many are you?
You want the honest truth?
Yeah.
Robin, what was I? I was just about 6 inches.
Just under 6, right? Just
How many?
Under.
Just about 6 inches.
Oh, I'm bigger than you. That's all that matters.
Really?
If I die, I want my epitaph to say, hung better than Howard Stern. That'll be fine for me.
Ever urinate on a woman?
No.
Never?
Never.
What's the weirdest thing you ever
I had that conversation earlier. Not happy about that.
What is
Very uncomfortable. Drinking a cup of coffee at 8 in the morning, I don't want to hear that kind of filth, Howard.
What is the weirdest thing you ever did with a woman?
I don't really do weird things.
Was your buttocks ever eaten by a woman? Tongue right
We
up
always have the impression that the British are kinky.
We're not that kinky. I suspect Simon's kinkier than me.
Is it true that Lennox Lewis is a great chess player?
He's a fantastic chess player.
Are you a fantastic chess player?
I thought I was. We played chess every day on The Apprentice to while away the boring hours when Vinnie Pastore was dying of a heart attack and Stephen Baldwin was telling us about hookers in Vegas and then preaching to us. And we played chess every day. We played 39 games.
Chess is a big game in England.
And I love chess. I was my school chess champion, played it all my life.
What is your rating?
Well, I don't know what rating is here. We don't really do it that way we are, but I'm not bad at chess.
Right.
Lennox beat me 38 times out of 39.
Wow.
And what he did to make it worse...
You must have been shocked because he's a boxer. I mean,
exactly.
You know,
and he says his mum taught him and his mum's better than he is. But the great thing about Lennox is he couldn't stop showboating. So just before he made the crucial move to beat me, he'd stand up and then very slowly walk around the room like a kind of funeral march.
What a dick.
And it was like, so I would be thinking, I've got him, I've got the bastard, right? I'm in here, bang. Went in to get it, and suddenly he'd get up, and I'd go, not again, where's he going? And this slow walk around the room. I mean, terrible gloating.
Would you play the game with time controls, or there were no time controls?
Well, we had days to spare, so there was no time control. But he plays chess like he boxed. So he's very, very cunning. He's very quick with a jab. Boom, 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 boom. And before you know it, you're just all over the place.
Really?
He's a fantastic chess player. I mean, he would be able to give any serious chess player a game.
Do you ever play chess on the internet?
I'm going to start playing with him on the internet because he lives mainly in Jamaica now.
I see.
But
he's
terrific.
Okay, I won't get too into the chess thing, but I'm always curious because
Howard, you should play Piers.
You should play Piers.
I would love to play Piers.
I would love to play.
You should have your own internet league.
You play chess?
I do.
We should have a game.
I enjoy the game.
I think we should get Lennox in because he's brilliant.
Well, we will have a little round robin.
Let's get Lennox. Next time he's in New York, let's get it on. Let's have the Howard Stern Chess Championship.
Let's go, man. Come on.
We'll get Heather Mills. Yeah, we'll get George Michael.
All right.
That way we're going to get loads of stories, and she's going to skim us for our money. Perfect.
Well, I've never actually played someone of regular intelligence. I only play retarded people in chess.
Yeah.
And I always win.
But
you'll do well with me.
As long as someone has a low IQ.
Let me ask Piers something. Do you think it takes away from the fun to play on the internet? Because Howard doesn't play with a board ever, right?
Well,
I would like to. First of all, in America, you can't find anyone to play on a board. So I go on this ICC, the Internet Chess Club.
Yeah, I know
it's
it.
a worldwide thing, and you go on and you play different people. I would love to play somebody in person.
Go down to Washington Square Park.
Well,
the trouble is, if you don't play with a real board, you can't chuck everything everywhere when you lose, which is quite a pleasure sometimes. I think, isn't it? It is.
Yes. Do you get embarrassed when Lennox Lewis beats you 32 times?
Oh, my God, it was humiliating. But I thought I may as well write about this. I wrote about being beaten by Lennox at chess, and it was like, it was funny. Some people were like, well, don't be so surprised, not all boxers are thick. Lennox is one of the sharpest guys I've ever met, and that's why he, in the end, it's interesting. Walking around New York with Lennox Lewis, because I've loved boxing all my life. And I've forgotten, obviously, he knocked out Mike Tyson. And this was the big New York hero. And it was the biggest reaction to any human being I've walked with, ever. It was incredible. And the respect for the guy, because he only got knocked out twice, Lennox Lewis. And both times he said to me, I went back and I beat those people.
Right.
And that was very important to him. So he beat everybody there was to beat. And it was this chess mind all the time, always 3 moves ahead. Great guy. The other great guy who I heard you do on here was Tito Ortiz.
Yes.
What a charming guy he was. Again, much smarter than you'd think.
Yes.
And he's got Jenna Jameson.
Yes, he does. And who knows what goes on there. Well, let me tell you. Here's a couple of people who want to say hi to Piers. And then, Jeff the Drunk, go ahead quickly.
Oh, geez. Yeah, hi, Piers.
Hey, Jeff.
I was watching the show last night. The opera singer was awesome.
He was fantastic, wasn't he?
You're saying someone who sings the opera was good?
It was better than that. It's a guy who, by day, sells insurance, this guy, Neil, right? And then he just ripped into Nessun Dorma by Pavarotti. It was awesome.
Nessun Dorma by Pavarotti is my favorite.
I can't believe Jeff the Drunk knows this kind of music.
Trust me, Nessun Dorma is going to be huge.
Marianne from Brooklyn, you're on the air.
I absolutely love the Celebrity Apprentice. You against Omarosa. You stood up to Donald Trump.
Thank you.
Show. I'm a big fan of Simon. I absolutely adore you. And Howard, my Baba Booey song is on its way. Maybe Piers could judge it.
Yes, hurry up with those Baba Booey songs. Yes, Brandon, go ahead.
Hey, Howard, love you guys, man.
Thank you.
I just wanted to say, Piers, man, I've never heard of you before, dude, and you're a fucking funny motherfucker.
Well, fuck you very much indeed. Howard had never heard of me before.
Well, Piers is coming on strong. He's coming on strong. In a couple of years, we won't even be able to get him on the show.
You'll always get me, Howard. I said to your producer earlier, I'm available not just now, but every day you ever want me.
Well, Piers, we might have to have you come in here and judge something the next time we do it.
And I'm available for anything.
All right, excellent. Piers, you're a good guy. I appreciate you coming on the show. Piers Morgan, America's Got Talent, Tuesday nights at 9 o'clock on NBC. He's living large with the big house, the girlfriend, and he hates Stephen Baldwin, I think.
Yeah.
Sounds like he's got a license to print pussy, this guy. This is nice.
It does, doesn't it? You're right.
It
Yeah.
sure does.
Unfortunately, I love my girlfriends. There may be a bit of a problem.
Do you have any Playboy Playmates in your past?
Well, Tiffany Fallon was on the show. She was lovely.
But
unfortunately, she slightly ruined things by announcing on day one she's pregnant.
But you didn't
by a
make love to her.
multi-millionaire rock star. It killed everything. On every level, I was finished.
All right, Piers, we'll take a break. Thanks for coming in, and good luck with the show. I hear it's doing great.
It was seriously a pleasure. Thank you.
Thanks, Piers.
Piers.
Oh, survived, Howard.
How was it, man?
Fantastic.
Looks like you made a new fan and a chess partner.
Well, I'm going to be playing chess with Howard and Lennox, and I feel like we've just bonded, lifetime relationship.
So what did you like about doing Howard's show?
We can say what the hell you like, can't you? It's fantastic. And he just goes with it. In fact, the more disgusting and depraved you get, the more he likes it. And that was brilliant. You know what? Howard's a legend. I mean, in my neck of the woods back in London, all we know about Howard is there's one DJ in the world worth going on, is Howard Stern. He's the number one. And I've done a lot of radio, a lot of TV in my life. Now I've done Howard Stern. I can die a happy man.
All right, man. It was a great interview. Thanks for stopping by.
What do you feel is
Stern on Sirius Radio, promote my new show. We got to do better. And, you know, I'm also down here just to pay a visit to my boy Howard. You know, as everyone knows, me and Howard are from the same town.
That's right, from Roosevelt, right?
That's right, yeah. Only I moved there a few years after Howard had moved out. A few years after the high school had poured concrete into the swimming pool because there wasn't enough white people in the school no more. So they just filled the pool up with the concrete, and that's when I moved there around that time.
So you guys go a long ways back.
Go a long way back, you know what I'm saying?
This is a deep-rooted relationship.
Deep-rooted relationship, you know. He knows my brother, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, we go long, way back, way back, me and Howard, you know what I'm saying? So I'm on the show now. I'm going to promote my stuff, tell everybody what I've been doing. I just came back from Sweden, Canada, you know, I just been to Vegas. It's been crazy, you know, so now I'm down here to just keep this energy going, and, you know, I'm glad that somebody like Howard for me to come, you know, hang out with him, talk about this stuff.
All right, man. Sounds like you guys are going to have fun in there.
We're going to have fun. We always have fun.
All right, we'll
How
see.
could you not have fun when you're hanging out with Charlie Man?
You're right. That's very true.
You know what I'm saying?
All
My
right.
name is synonymous with fun.
All right. Have fun, Charlie.
All right,
Have fun.
Nicole, you're on the air, and then we're going to talk to Charlie Murphy.
Good morning, everybody. How you doing?
Hey.
I would like to ask Howard and Robin a question.
Yeah.
Now, bear with me. It's a little weird. The middle two numbers of your Social Security number,
Right.
are they odd or even?
Mine are even.
Mine are even.
Oh, yours are even, Robin?
Mm-hmm.
I heard a rumor that all black people were odd.
No, mine are even.
Oh, okay.
That all
Maybe
black
I'm not black.
Uh-oh.
You were Cherokee Indian. Are you saying you heard a rumor that black people get, like, special Social Security numbers?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because, I mean, if that's true, then...
And it's the middle two numbers you're looking for.
Yeah, the middle two, if they're odd or even. I don't know. Maybe you could look into that. I'm just curious.
I think all blacks have a 6 in their Social Security. Do you have a 6, Robin?
I have a 6.
Yeah.
Really? Weird.
See?
Okay, thanks, guys.
Charlie Murphy is more than just Eddie Murphy's brother.
Let's find out if his Social Security number's odd or even.
His is probably odd. I think someone walked up to this woman and said, black people are odd. And she assumed it was an odd. Hey!
An odd
There's
number.
my man. How you doing? All right. What kind of hat is that? You going to the hat thing?
Rock and roll skull hat, man.
No, you gotta put, Charlie, you gotta put rock and roll skull hat.
Those are all skulls, baby.
You gotta wear That's like from L.A., right?
Nah, man, I got this in New York, man.
Who makes that hat?
This one? I don't know. It's no. Wait a minute. Here you go.
And you got into the heavy bling thing too, man.
Look at him. He's blinged out on the glasses.
Gorilla.
What's going on with that bling? I mean, you got major across.
I work on the road, man. I'm on the road all the time, Howard. I have to do something, man.
And look at those glasses.
Room service, man.
See, that's what cracked me up. He's got the diamonds on the glasses. Hi.
What's up, Mama? How you doing?
A lot of brothers love diamonds on the glasses.
I've never seen
I'm the only one with that, man.
No.
I haven't seen nobody else yet with the diamonds.
Yeah.
Flavor Flav has diamond glasses, too.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Oh, absolutely.
You sure they diamonds?
He's from Roosevelt, too, Flavor Flav.
You call him Flavor Flav now? I thought you used to call him Flavor Flav.
I don't know. Everybody's into Flavor Flav. I knew him years ago before anybody even gave a shit about him when he was back in Public Enemy.
When he had a regular name.
Yeah. He's still in Public Enemy. I seen him perform at the House of Blues maybe a month ago.
Chuck D gets along with Flavor Flav?
Yeah, they get along.
Oh, I didn't know
they
that.
They get along enough to do a show.
And
they're on the road right now, yeah.
They still play 911's A Joke in My Town?
And still filling the house up and still, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
When you're on the road with that much bling, aren't you asking to be robbed?
Nah, I don't go to strip clubs. Okay, I don't really go to after parties and stuff like that. I don't go places where somebody's going to develop an idea to rob me.
Right.
So you have to stay at home with your bling.
It's not that I have to stay at home. That's what I want to do anyway. I'm not. The people who get robbed, they put themselves in position. You have to be in position to get robbed. And I know that because I used to rob people. You have to put yourself in position to get robbed. And I don't do that.
Talk to me about that.
I don't do that, man. I don't put my position.
What are the bad things to do to get? Because I just read 2 NBA stars.
Their houses got robbed.
Their houses got robbed. Yeah, and I think there's a connection.
One was a Nick, yeah.
And they said that both of them had their doors unlocked.
See, that's a bad thing.
They had like the garage open or something. These guys literally just walked into their house, you know.
When is the last time you robbed someone?
Well, I was a teenager, man.
Teenager.
I'm just saying.
So what would you look for? I mean, what would you look for in a mark?
Somebody that's not paying attention to what's going on around them.
How does that, what do you mean
by that? That's number one.
That?
You know, they're just not in touch with what's going on around. They think everybody around them is their friend. They let you know that they're not familiar with their surroundings.
Right.
You know, they're just too forward with this stuff. So, you know, they end up becoming a victim.
Right. They're almost putting out a red flag. Hey, you know, I got a lot of stuff.
Come get me.
Yeah.
Come get me. See, but I've actually gone out with, like, right now all I got on is a chain and my watch.
Right.
I got more. I've gone on the road sometime with way more jewelry. You know, I have rings on and everything, and I have bracelets that have diamonds and stuff. And I'm not saying, knock on wood, I haven't been robbed, but I don't put myself in position. To me, the diamonds and all of that is part of the show.
Right.
Okay? And when the show is over, I go to the room. I don't go, yes, and now I'm going to go to the after party or to the strip club where there are other guys with diamonds on.
Right.
But they don't do what I do for a living.
Right.
They're gangsters.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
And then when you come in the room and all of a sudden the girls are looking at you and this guy's a real gangster, you're going to have a problem.
Right.
So I don't go to those places.
Well, you're smart. I tell you, you do have to be somewhat street savvy when you got a couple of dollars in your pocket.
You better believe it, because, you know, you could easily become somebody's entree, man.
Yeah.
There's some hungry guys out there, and, you know, like I said, I respect them.
You got guns?
Yeah, I got guns, but I don't carry guns. You know
no,
what I'm
you don't carry them, but you got...
I got guns to protect my home and stuff.
Right.
But I'm saying, you know, you have to put yourself in position, man. I'll give an example. When I was in the military, you know, because I had the uniform on.
Right.
When I was in boot camp in Chicago, we went on leave over the weekend. The guys who were street guys, they prey on guys with uniforms on.
Right. Which is
so we
sad.
were walking down the street one day, and this guy standing in the alley saying, "Can I talk to you for a second?"
Yeah. What's he want to talk about?
Can I talk to you for a second? Just 1 second, man. Can I talk? No, you can't talk to me for a second.
Right.
Because once I'm dumb enough to go in the alley to talk to you for a second, somebody else is coming from the back, and then you know what I'm saying?
It's sad.
Yeah. They have to set it up. When you're walking down the street and you see two guys and one splits to one side of the street, look out.
You know all the scams because you ran the scams.
I know the setups, man.
Do you ever feel like saying to these guys, I know the setups. What are you doing? What, are you taking me for an asshole?
It's not going down.
It's not going to happen.
The closest we ever came to getting robbed was once these guys came in full police uniforms with badges and everything, official.
Oh,
and
they look like police
And
officers.
they came to my brother's show, and they said, Eddie, we want to, while you're in St. Louis, we want to just, we're off now, and we're big fans of yours. We just want to help out with the security. So it was like, real cops, why not?
Sure.
Next thing you know, we all up in the room together hanging out, and they kept saying, we want to talk to Eddie alone for a second. I was like, for what? Just want to talk to him. We want to talk. Hey, look, man, he don't want to talk to you right now. We're having a party. We have to leave soon, and they kept insisting, and they finally was like, look, man, you guys got to leave. He doesn't want to talk to you right now. So when they went downstairs, I guess, to get the rest of their guys, the real police just happened to be in the lobby and seen them. It was like, who are you guys? What precinct are you guys from? And they were stick-up kids.
And they probably not only got arrested, but you get arrested for impersonating a police officer, right?
Police officer, and they had also been arrested for armed robbery before.
So when you were running security for your brother at one point, you were a good guy to have because
I knew, I could see it happening. I could see the setup. Remember that place in Native New York in Hempstead?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
I went to I got out the service and was hanging out with him. And he was into going to the Native New Yorker. And we went there, and I was like, you shouldn't be here no more, man. He was like, what are you talking about? I said, this is a saloon, man.
Right.
The only thing that's missing is the guy on the piano.
Right.
You shouldn't be in here.
And when you say stuff like that, he's like, oh, you're crazy. You're
right.
paranoid.
He said, no, you're just trying to ruin the night.
Because he was already famous.
You're right. He was already Beverly Hills Cop and all of that.
Yeah, he was famous at 19,
Yeah.
for goodness sake.
Right. And they had put many times, he has this amount of money in the paper.
Oh.
And you shouldn't be in that place, that neighborhood bar where you grew up with all these guys, because guess what? Everybody's unhappy for you.
That's right. Nobody's sitting there and saying, wow, he made it out.
Yeah, there's some people that are, but then the guy who's not saying it, the guy who's mad that you made it out, you don't really make eye contact with him because he's lurking in the back looking at you with,
But when you say that to your brother,
hate.
he's like, hey, you don't know shit. We're going.
Yeah. But he learned the hard way because you know what happened? I kept on badgering. Hey, man, we got to get out of here. We got to get out of here. And he said, you know what? You ruined my whole night. I'm going home. And so we go out. And as we're getting in the limo, 5 guys running up the street with guns out.
Oh, my goodness.
They were coming to the bar, not to rob the bar, just to rob him.
Of course.
The cash register, y'all can keep that. I want what's in his pocket.
And the way you start thinking, because you grew up in that neighborhood, everyone's happy for you. Like, you could still go back.
They're not. Everybody's not happy. You got to understand. I mean, I'm sure you do understand. Everybody has their own life and their own story that they're living out. And just because they're smiling or they look happy doesn't mean that they are.
That's right.
And you don't know what's going on with people, man.
Yeah, so you're
Well, you do see that a lot of people get into trouble doing
That's
that.
right.
Yeah.
Getting into trouble. And meanwhile, as long as you're on the topic of your brother and doing security, you still need to help him out, man. He's getting married again?
I think that's a rumor.
You're not married, though.
He
I am
said
married.
he's
You are?
getting
Yeah,
engaged.
I'm married, and my youngest brother's married.
Yeah.
And I talked to him yesterday, he didn't say anything about it to me.
He didn't say it to you?
No, and we talked for like 2 hours on the phone. He didn't say one word
It's in
about
the paper that he told somebody they were
Yeah,
engaged.
that's in the paper, but he didn't say anything to me. That's
It's not necessarily true if it's in the paper, Robin. They've said
it was on E.
it's a
It was on
quote.
E. That's why I seen it on E. And I was like,
It's a quote that he told some reporter that he and Tracy are engaged.
yeah, that was in the paper. But as we know, what's in the paper is no longer always true. I mean, it used to be you could believe, most newspapers because they had, the Inquirer and all those newspapers stood for the funny papers. But now all of them are the funny papers. All of them are tabloid. You know what I'm saying? So
I believe that it could be fake because
They said she has an 8-carat diamond ring. Can they make
that's
it
what they
all up?
said. Yeah, they can make that up. They can make it up. Not only can they make that up, they can go further with it. Come on. They can make you think Steven Spielberg made it up.
But why wouldn't he put out a statement that that's not true?
It just happened yesterday.
Ever since
that was yesterday that I heard. I seen that print out on the screen. I'm not saying it's not true. I'm just saying.
Why deal with it?
It's weird that I talked to him for 2 hours yesterday and he didn't say anything about it.
He would have said so. Ever since Eddie's divorce, it's been a nightmare.
Why'd he say that?
Because he knocked up that Spice Girl.
But he did that.
Yeah, he did that, but she should have had an abortion, right?
No, she said it was a planned child.
I wouldn't promote that.
She says it was planned.
That's bullshit.
Yeah,
you believe
well,
that?
I wasn't there. I don't know. You know,
You were there.
I wasn't in the room when they was whispering in each other's ears. I don't know what the plans.
It was her plan. It wasn't Eddie's plan. It was her plan.
She says it was planned.
Yeah,
You're an uncle.
I don't know too many guys that plan. Yes, my darling, and I will impregnate you tonight, unless it's their wife.
But you're a new uncle.
Yeah.
Have you met your new?
Not yet, but I look forward to meeting her. You know,
Really?
I know all my other nieces and nephews. Yeah.
I wonder if you ever will meet her, though. I wonder if
I'm
Eddie,
sure I will, man.
You think Eddie will get involved, or
yeah, he's
really?
involved with all his kids.
He is?
Yeah, I'm sure I'll be able to meet her, man.
Boy, that's a real nightmare.
Hey, man, it can happen, man.
It sure can.
It happens. In fact, it happens to the best of us.
You got to wear a rubber.
Well, I was going to say
It'll be
that
fun.
Eddie can't be robbed by guys on the street, but he's getting robbed.
Well, that's the whole thing. Yeah, you can't get robbed by guys in the street, but you can get robbed by a chick. You know.
Do you have side kids, or you got?
No, I have all my kids are with me. I have no side kids, and everything's good, man.
How long you been married?
12 years.
12 years. How do you
This
keep
is my
it?
second marriage, though.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
12 years. Yeah. It's
What happened
rough.
the first
you know
time?
The deal. I don't know, man. It just didn't work out. You know,
she didn't listen.
It didn't work out. I grew up with that whole thing about women listening.
Right.
They have their own will, man.
But this wife does listen.
They have their own will.
What, did you go into
know?
therapy? You seem a lot more together. I mean, you started out, you were robbing this and that, getting in trouble. Now you're all together.
Yeah, but you know, as you journey through life and you start noticing that a lot of people around you are dead. You know what I'm saying?
You wise up.
Yeah. You know, all those guys that I used to do that with they're dead, man.
It's unbelievable.
They're dead,
guys
or
from
they're
Roosevelt?
doing forever. They got football numbers, and I was saved and spared from that because I went to the military.
Right.
You know, and
So
those other guys stayed there.
You're grateful for the military.
Absolutely.
Did you
I hated it while I was there, but you know, I became a man in there. You know, and
did you see any war?
See any more what?
War.
Yes, I was actually. I'll tell you exactly what I seen. When they had the Beirut, Lebanon crisis, we were off the coast of Lebanon, and the day when they blew up the bunker with the 243 Marines in it.
Yeah.
That morning I came up because I worked in the boiler room. I told you that before. I walked upstairs to get some fresh air. We was all standing on the fantail, and that's at the back of the boat smoking a cigarette, and then you seen a mushroom cloud literally over Lebanon. And I was like, wow, I've never seen like nothing that big before.
Right.
And then you heard the sound. So I'm thinking to myself, did they drop a nuclear bomb on, you know, because this mushroom cloud was huge. And they came on the PA system and told everybody to get inside the skin of the ship and we have to get under the way right away. And then we did that, and then they told us what happened. And they had just blown up. Like, you know, I was off the coast.
How many guys died?
243.
Unbelievable.
Guy drove a truck into the barracks.
And look at the mushroom cloud that caused.
And killed everybody, man. Yeah, man. That was the exact day that I said I don't want to be in the military no more.
No, it's scary shit.
Yeah, it all became reality. When I went in the military, it wasn't because I wanted to fight anybody. It was because I wanted to get an education.
Right.
Know? And I think that's the case with most of our military now. These days, nobody's growing up saying they want to go out and kill somebody.
They're willing to do it for the opportunity.
They're willing to do
and
it
now
for the
they're in a
opportunity
war.
and education, and then now you're indebted. Now you got to go over there and serve. And it's a shame that, you know, if you're going to be in a situation like that where you have to go and serve, that you're doing it because the people that are in charge have a false agenda.
Yes.
You know, and you have to, you know, when I was in the military, it's all about being loyal to your unit, loyal to your flag, and it's like, I kind of get angry when I go, yeah, you want to be that, but then the guy that's in charge, the guy that's at the top is lying.
The guy in charge.
He lies to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, the guy in charge has got to worry that he's doing the right thing. You're absolutely right.
This
is a
tell
betrayal.
You anything. He lies to you, and then, you know, people die, man.
Jeez.
You know? Yeah.
That's exactly the tragedy we're undergoing.
That's the tragedy.
Right.
That is the tragedy. Makes me upset to think about it.
That is the tragedy. I mean, one of my biggest things, you know.
How are we not out in the street protesting?
Well, I do mine in my own way. You know, that's part of my show. I discuss my feelings on, you know, the situation in Iraq right now.
Right.
You know, I do it in with a sense of humor to it, but I get my point across.
What happened with you in BET? Now, that was controversial. You got a new TV show, right?
Oh, yeah, I have a new TV show.
But everyone's saying you're goofing on black people.
It was called Hot Ghetto Mess, and now it's called We Got to Do Better. And they were, in the beginning, saying, yes, this show is going to humiliate black people or showing negative images of black people, blah, 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 blah. And that was only because they were looking at the website and saying that that's what the show was.
You ever go on the web, on the internet, and you see like weird videos, people doing goofy stuff, and
oh sure,
yeah. So this is Charlie has this show, We Got to Do Better, Wednesday nights, 10:30, Thursday nights at 9 o'clock on BET, and it's all that wacky kind of stuff.
Right.
So he got tagged with like, oh, your new show is making fun of
images of black people,
but it's making fun of people.
Right. It's not just my show is not just showing black people. We show everybody. And the whole point being is that anybody can be a fool.
Right. It's like America's Funniest Home Videos.
Anybody can be a fool.
Right.
Anybody can show up in that window.
Everybody
window.
gets upset.
I mean, we've all been there too.
Right.
So why act like that's not true? Why act like we want to act like let's hide it? Come on, man. Let's put it out there and let's dialogue on it, because that's how you change those behaviors.
Right.
Hey, didn't you once? I heard this about you. Didn't you once audition for a Chris Rock movie and you showed up with a real gun?
Yeah, it was CB4.
Yeah, CB4. What happened there?
That was my cousin Ray Ray's 9mm.
What happened?
I just say, hey, Chris.
What were you being cast as? Were you auditioning for a part? What? It's like a gangster?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
And the part called for a guy with a gun?
Yeah, but I was supposed to pull my finger out. I was like, I'm gonna really pull a finger. I'm gonna show you something right now. I was able to just draw on some past experiences at that moment,
right?
Which effectively horrified everybody in the room.
Did you get the job?
Yeah, I became Gusto behind that.
You got
the
the
rest
job,
is history.
Right? You got the job.
I got the job.
So it pays to be crazy.
Now, I'm going to tell you something. I wouldn't suggest that any actor tries that, because that just happened to be something that worked out. When you go to school for acting, one of the first things they tell you is never, ever touch the person you're reading with.
Right, right. But aren't you happy?
Don't ever touch them, And I had to learn that, because I remember I auditioned for the Ike and Tina Turner movie.
Yeah.
I auditioned for
Ike. And he
Ike.
literally beat up the female actress playing the Tina part.
But I wasn't the only one that did it, though.
You smacked her around a little bit.
Everybody came in and flipped the chair over and cursed her,
So you show up.
And the only person that didn't do that was Lawrence Fishburne, and he got the part.
That's right.
Because he didn't almost kill the woman that he was reading for.
She was willing to work with him. That is crazy.
Oh, my goodness. That acting is treacherous.
You got to be feeling good, man. For a long time, it was always like, Eddie Murphy's brother. Now you got the Chappelle Show put you on the map. You wrote Norbit with...
I wrote Norbit with Eddie, yeah.
With Eddie.
Did tremendous. It's still doing well.
Yeah, by the way, how much money did Norbit make?
At the box office, it finished out at worldwide, it was like $145.
Nice. So you get a piece of that action?
Yeah.
Look at you.
Yeah.
No wonder you got diamonds in your glasses.
Absolutely.
Now, let me ask you something. Have you talked to Dave Chappelle?
Yeah, I talked to Dave. But to talk to Dave, you got to go to San Francisco, man. He's always at the punchline up there.
But again, they said, was he hospitalized for exhaustion again?
That's what they claim.
What the fuck is he so exhausted from? Well, he's not doing anything.
He's hardly working. Now he's exhausted.
They said he does 8-hour shows, man.
8-hour shows?
That is you're a comedian. Is an 8-hour show too much?
How can people laugh for 8 hours?
What do you think of an 8-hour show?
I don't think they laugh for the whole 8 hours. I was at one. It's not like they're laughing the whole time. Dave Chappelle has so much
to say.
No, it's more than that. It's
charisma.
He has so much of it that he doesn't have to say anything.
Yeah. He just stands there.
I heard one stage show he went on ate lunch and the crowd was laughing.
At eating lunch.
He was just eating. He had food. He was eating, and they was laughing, man.
I eat lunch. I should probably go on the road with that.
You didn't have an act.
What do you? So when you speak to Chappelle,
they thought it was hilarious, man. Just watching him eat lunch. I was at a show once, and he went to the bathroom 3 times, Howard.
During the show?
For 10, 15 minutes. Yeah, I'll be right back. And left, and the crowd didn't go anywhere. They stared at his stool till he came back. The stool on the stage, they just kept looking at it like he was sitting there. And then he came back, and he got back on the stool, and It was like they was looking at Jesus or something.
You're not exaggerating when you say that's an 8-hour show.
I'm not exaggerating, man. He did an 8-hour show, man. He's in the Guinness Book of World Records for doing the longest stand-up comedy set in history.
At some point,
is he doing this on a regular basis now? This is his thing?
No wonder he's exhausted.
Good Lord.
He must really not want to go home. So what do you want to... So do you ever say to him, listen, man, we could still get back together and do that Dave Chappelle show? And
I never put no pressure on Dave, man.
Right.
Because... you know, I always felt that he was. He always felt that he was it was something that I couldn't see that was on him that it was like he has enough to deal with.
Right.
That's why I never forced myself on him. Never tried to force a friendship on him or anything. I'm very cordial with him. I consider him a very good friend of mine. But he's a very standoffish person, and he was that way with everybody on the show. Everybody on the show was really like I'm tighter with Neil Brennan. I know Neil Brennan better.
Right.
But I knew Dave first. You know what I'm saying?
It's weird.
Yeah. Dave was more of a, he was reclusive and away from everybody.
And you're smart. You play like, hey, you know, I'm not going to come
Well, I
out
look
too
at it
strong.
like this. You know, when a person's famous, they got a lot of people snipping at their heels and everything.
Right.
I've seen it happen to my brother, so I go, I don't want to be in your mindset when you think of the people that do that to you. I don't want my face to be in that picture. So I back off.
Yeah, you're smart that way.
Yeah. You're not going to be thinking of me as a pain in your neck. I just back off. This guy has a lot going on. I back off.
How's it work with Norbit, though? You wrote it with Eddie.
Right.
The movie becomes a huge hit. Now, when you're making the movie, are you on the set every day because you're the writer?
No, I couldn't be on the set every day because I had work. You know what I'm saying?
I know, but this is your work. You wrote the movie.
Yeah, I wrote the movie, but then this is the idea. I wrote the movie, and the script is cast. Whatever. This is what we're going to do.
How do you write the movie? Do you sit there in a room with Eddie every day?
Yeah.
How long does it take to write a script?
Whose idea was it? I mean, does Eddie say, I got this idea?
It was Eddie's idea. I was home, and I was going to... The Chappelle Show season was finished, and I was sitting at home. I was going to go up to Canada to do King's Ransom with Anthony Anderson.
Okay.
And I had 3 weeks off. And Eddie said, you got 3 weeks off? Let's write a movie. And I was like, about what? And he said, just come out of here. And I flew out there, and we sat down, and within an hour or so, we came up with this idea. And then I went back to the hotel and put tape on the windows.
Why did you
paid me in cash and said, you're writing this before you leave.
And so you really got to work on it. And you had to sit there by yourself and write it, and then Eddie supervises?
The way we did it was we would have meetings.
Right.
Okay, these are the next 5 scenes, and this is what has to take place in all the scenes.
And then you go back to your room and you write it?
And I go back to
on
the
a computer?
Room. Yeah, and then I come back the next day, and then he throws them in the garbage. That happened like 5 times.
You ever whack him in the head and go, listen, you might be my brother here. I mean, what's going on?
Nah, it was stressful, man, because I was like, I want to finish this before I leave. I want to start doing something else.
And is that a team of writers or anything? You have to do it all yourself?
Me and him. It was me and him. We knocked it out, and then that's what happened when, I did another movie after that, and then they wanted to do because we did 5 drafts on it, and then they had the last 2 guys, I forgot their names. They had them come in,
punch it up.
Not punch up, a polish, because it was a few things they wanted to change at the end. But yeah, man, it was a great experience, and all the things I did before that gave me the ability to even answer the call, because that was a lot of pressure to do that in that little bit of time.
So when a movie like that comes out, you get a piece of the action, right? I mean, if you wrote it,
you get paid a writer's residual. Just like actors get paid an actor's residual, producers get paid residuals. Everybody gets paid.
Can you make a couple of $1 million?
Yeah. Once the movie goes into profits, man, it's in the profits.
This is crazy.
Profiting.
Wow.
Yeah.
You got some serious money.
And that movie was done for less money than Dreamgirls.
Wow.
And it made more money than Dreamgirls. And
now do
I
people
say that because all the critics and everything like to hold up Norbit and say it was a horrible movie, blah blah blah, and then they hold up Dreamgirls. It was a great movie. Well, I look at the business end of everything more, and I go, you could say that was great, but for what it was made for,
you made a lot of money.
I'm just saying, they have films that come out and make, 25 cents, and then you have a guy hold it up and go, this is one of the best films made this year.
Well, did you see
You can't do that because, nobody went to see it. Nobody bought it. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody should look at it.
It's like having a glass of orange juice and saying this is the best orange juice in the world, and nobody drinks it. It's not the best glass of orange juice in the world. You like it.
But Lindsay Lohan, with all the hype, her movie made $3 million.
Yeah.
$3 million. That's it.
Well, I didn't see the movie. I'm not going to say anything about the movie, but, I think people judge you by what they read in the paper, and she's been having a lot of problems, you know. So that might be the backlash of that.
When your movie makes $145 million and you're the writer of it, I imagine other people are approaching you to write movies now, right?
Yeah. But I don't want to write movies right now.
You don't?
I'm doing stand-up comedy and having so much fun. I just came back from Stockholm, Sweden, doing stand-up comedy. Come on,
you can do.
I did stand-up comedy in Stockholm. And I'm going back in November to do 4 more theaters over there.
They speak English over there?
They speak English over there. They speak English. They speak French. They speak Swedish. They speak German.
And they get the humor?
And they got. It was on. I was on stage for an hour and 10 minutes. It was only one joke that went like. Just went over their heads where they didn't respond. They laughed every place they were supposed to laugh.
So what are you doing now? Did you move now? You get all this money, or what are you doing?
I have another house, but I still have my other house too.
You do?
Yeah.
Who's funnier at this point, you or your brother? I think you, right?
Nah. I just judge it, but like I said, I judge everything by the final result. I look at his house, and that puts everything in perspective.
He's funny.
Whoever has a nicer house is funnier. Let's go to Dan. Dan in Niagara Falls. Go ahead.
Hey, Charlie, how does it feel to be funnier and more talented than your brother?
We just were saying, Howard was just saying the same. I don't feel more funny and more talented than my brother, man. He's one of my heroes, man.
He loves his brother.
Thank you for thinking I'm funny. I appreciate that.
Mike, go ahead. You're on in Bradley, Illinois.
Hey, now.
Hey, now.
Hey, Charlie, how you doing? Hey, I just want to know, what was it like working with Richard Pryor and Red Fox back when you guys did Harlem Nights? And also, did you know anything about Dave Chappelle maybe cracking a little early? I mean, did you see anything that really could tell you, yeah, Dave Chappelle really is losing it? Or
did you see signs that the whole thing was
nobody's seen no signs. Because like I said, nobody was close. He didn't allow anybody to be close to him where you would see anything like that.
Maybe if he had allowed a few people to be close to him, maybe he would have handled the pressure better. He wouldn't have felt like he was in it alone.
That's true.
You know,
but he didn't allow nobody. You know, he was off to the side, man. You know, when there was no evidence. In fact, the day before he left, it was strange. Now that I look back on it, but when it happened, I didn't think twice about it. They used to have a big billboard they had set up on 125th Street on the Magic Johnson Theaters with Dave's hands stretched from one end of the block to the other, and his head was in the middle. It was huge.
Right.
And I drove past, because we were shooting uptown, and I seen that, and I was like, wow, that is awesome.
Right.
I know Dave would like to have a picture of that. I mean, how often in your life are you going to see that? And I told him about it, and he said, wow, I don't want to see that. And that was weird. You know, he said, I don't even want to see it. And
too much pressure.
And the next day he left.
Wow.
You caused it.
Nah.
You drove him over the edge.
You want to tell him about that fucking billboard.
You'll still be working on that show.
That's it. No more billboards. I'm out of here. Going to Africa, goddammit. I'm out of here.
Oh, that's a good Chappelle.
Rocky, you're on the air in Boston. Hey,
hello.
Now. Yes.
Hey, I just want to tell you, man, that movie was awesome. I had no one even want to see it at all. In the first 10 minutes, I was laughing my ass off.
Norbit.
Yeah, Norbit.
Hey,
really
thank you. I appreciate that, bro.
And I'm really looking forward to whatever you got out next, because it's going to be good.
Yeah, he's a hard-working man, and he's coming up. And if you want to go see Charlie's comedy tour dates, you go to charliemurphycomedy.com. You got his website up there. You could go over and you do anything in New York soon?
You know, I just was in Caroline's, this is July. I just was there in June.
Oh, how'd that go?
It was great. We sold out and had a great weekend. Rosie O'Donnell came and opened up one night.
Oh, that's great.
And that was a real treat for the crowd, because she came down and she did great. And then when she left, I had this kid named Jay Farrell from Virginia Beach. He's 18 years old. He came on after her and got a standing ovation.
Wow.
Nobody knew who he was. That's how talented this guy is. He came on stage.
Is that intimidating for a comic? I mean, you're the opener, you're the headliner, and then this kid goes on and blows up the stage. Does that upset you, or it makes you happy?
Nah, that makes me happy, because the hotter the stage is when you get on it, the hotter you can make it.
Right.
You know, it's already. I like to have for it to be like, you know, a progression. Like it goes up, up, up.
Do people compare you to your brother all the time? Are you going to have to live with that the rest of your life? You go do a stand-up?
Some people do it, you know, but as far as stand-up comedy is concerned, my style is not like his. I don't talk about, you know, obviously the things he was talking about. He was a younger guy when he was doing stand-up, you know. So I talk about different things. I have a different point of view. And, so it's different. There's no way to compare it, you know.
Let's go to Irish John. Irish John, you're on the air. You're on with Charlie Murphy, who hosts We Gotta Do Better Wednesday nights.
Good morning,
10:30 Thursday nights at 9 on BET Network.
Hey, Charlie, what are your feelings when people start throwing around the gay rumors about your brother Eddie? You ever have to beat anybody's ass?
Yeah, Eddie gets that once in a while.
I'm gonna tell you something. When I was doing security for him, that was one of the reasons why I stopped doing it, because one day a dude said something about his coat, like your coat looks like like you're gay or whatever, and I heard that and I was like, what did you just say?
What about the whole picking up the tranny thing?
What do you mean, what about it?
What about it? Like, what's the real story behind it?
The real story is what he said, man. He was trying to be nice to somebody, and it backfired and turned into what it turned into.
So
the reason why I believe that story is because I'm heterosexual, okay?
I know that.
Now, if tomorrow you say, it's against the law to have sex with women, punishable by death, I'm getting a death penalty because I'm doing it again. You know what I'm saying? There's no way I can stop doing it. That's why when I hear about pedophiles, I'll go, what do you mean you letting them out?
Right, they're not stopping.
All of a sudden now he's going to switch to grown women? Come on, man. He's a pedophile. He's going to always be that.
That's right.
Whatever he likes is what he's going to do. So if that's what Eddie was into, there's no way you could hide that from everybody around you your entire life.
You would be with a couple of more trannies if you were going to dig that.
It would be, at least your family would know. Your immediate family would know.
But go back to what you were just saying. You were doing security. Some guy came up and gave Eddie shit about a coat. And what were you?
Something about his coat, and then I punched him in his mouth, man.
Right. Because who wants to hear that shit?
But the whole thing is that's not what you're supposed to do.
Right. You can't.
In the age of lawsuits and all of this other stuff, that is not the way to handle that. You have to sometimes let them say it and keep it moving. So that was one of the reasons why I left that position.
You were too emotionally attached
way too emotionally attached.
Right. It's your brother.
That's why I left. I walked away from that. And even now, I was on stage once in I think it was at the Trump Marina in Atlantic City. And so you're on stage and the lights is in your face and you can't really see the audience. And I was having a great show. And in the middle of, out of nowhere, it was, I hear this voice from all the way in the back goes, yeah, well, tell us about your brother being gay.
Oh, boy.
So I said, first of all, my brother's not gay. And second of all, he's not here to defend himself. But if you want to challenge me, come on up on the stage, man.
Yeah, we could turn this into a boxing match.
No, I tell the audience on the regular, comedy and tragedy are cousins. And when the audience pays for a show, whether it's me making you laugh or me making people go, wow, you see how Charlie kicked that guy's teeth out? They're going to have something to talk about when they leave. So if you want that to be the story, then go down that road.
Right.
Go down that road.
It's still
no
a
problem.
good show.
It's no problem. I'll be invited back next time. He had a great show last time. I'll be invited back. And I told that guy that, hey, man, you're not going to,
He
nobody's
didn't set up
talking
on stage, did he, or he ran out of the club?
Nobody's ever come up on stage. Thank God. I just put it that way. Nobody's ever come up on stage. There's been a few people that said things, and when they were invited on stage, they turned it around so that it's a joke, Charlie. I don't want to go there with it. You know?
Oh, you know how to handle yourself. How many fights you have?
A lot. I used to go fight on the karate circuit. We used to fight all in New York, New Jersey, Philadelphia.
What kind of karate are you doing?
Karate, man. Goju-ryu karate.
No kidding.
Yeah, we used to go. My brother Vern still does it. His sons do it. My sons all got black belts. The man that raised us was a professional boxer.
But Eddie can't kick any ass, can he?
Yes, he can.
He can.
Yeah, he can.
But you could
beat
his ass.
He can handle himself.
Yeah, but you could beat his ass.
I haven't in many, many years, so I wouldn't just.
That's so good.
I wouldn't just assume, he's in pretty good shape right now too.
You think? Yeah, right. He looks good.
He's in tremendous shape. He's like an 8-pack and the whole 9.
I haven't seen him in a long time.
The whole family, man, is we excelled in boxing, karate, sports like that. Not so much the basketball and the baseball. We was into the boxing and the karate and the wrestling and stuff like that. So
that's good stuff to know. Believe me, Ralph, you're on the air.
Hey now, hey, Eddie's stand-up was so fucking great. He was like a rock star with those shows. I mean, does he ever talk about doing it again? How come he doesn't do it?
Oh yeah, that's what we're talking about right now. That was one of the good things about me going over to Sweden because, me doing the whole country and all that is one thing, but when I'm coming to him and telling him about the success I'm having going around the country doing stand-up,
makes him miss it.
It's not as impressive. It's not really impressive because when he did it, he was doing stadiums.
Right. Yeah, but
he was doing the Madison Square Garden and filling it up. So when I come and say, well, I sold out all the improvs in the country, that's not impressive to him. Okay, but then when you say, oh, you know what? And next week I'm going to Canada, and I'm sold out in Canada. Then that's when his eyes went, you're going to Canada. Come back. How'd it go? It was great. Now we're going to Sweden. You going to Sweden? Yeah, I'm going to Stockholm. And you come. It went great. Now his interest is starting to bubble.
You think he'll go back? Boy, I'd love to see him go back.
Yeah,
you guys ought to do a show together.
That's impressive stuff. I'm trying to get, I would love to do a show with him and Chris Rock. I think that would be, if I could open for them, man, that would be, I could retire from stand-up.
Well, now you got to find some place that holds 180,000 people.
That's what I'm talking about, doing some Rolling Stones, big screen.
In a way, though.
You know what I'm saying?
In a way, I mean, you've really proven you've had it harder in a way in show business because you really had to prove something. You've proven yourself to Eddie now and said, like, look, man, I can stand on my own 2 feet. I don't need you.
Well, I think Eddie already knew that, man. It was just a matter of proving that to
the world.
To the world. Eddie already knew that. My family already knew that. It was just a matter of finding a way to break through, and it happened on the Chappelle Show.
Well, good for you, man. You're a great guy. For Charlie's comedy tour dates, go to charliemurphycomedy.com and check out his show. And don't try to get into a fight with him because he'll kick your ass on stage.
That's right.
That's the point.
It'll
Great
be
seeing
blood
you.
spurting everywhere.
Great seeing you again. You'll be beat. We'll be back right after these words. Thanks, Charlie, for coming in. We'll be back right after this. Man. Later.
Charlie, that was cool in there. You guys had a good time.
Real cool, man. I got to, do my thing. Of course, Howard is one of the best when it comes to doing an interview. We had some fun, man. That's what I came here to do.
You talked pretty openly about, some behind-the-scenes stories with Dave Chappelle. And are you worried that affects your friendship, the fact that you're talking about, giving away some stuff? Or
what did I say?
No, you didn't say anything bad or anything, but just that you're giving away some personal.
I was just being real, just telling the truth. You can't get mad at me for telling the truth.
Right.
And if you do get mad at me, hey, you know where I'm at. That's how I look at it.
Some of the callers, and even Howard and Robin, they want to know some stories they want you to clear up some stuff about your brother Eddie.
Like what?
They asked about the transvestite story, and they want to.
Yeah, that's an old story, man. And everyone knows the truth at this point. You know what I'm saying? He's a family man. He made a mistake. He picked somebody up and tried to help him, and it turned into what it turned into. But the point I made is, if that's what you into doing, it would have happened again.
You'd be like a repeat offender, like you were saying with the pedophiles.
You don't just stop doing that.
Right. Do you get sick though of answering questions about your brother? When you go on shows like Howard's and.
No. I don't get. It's all part of who I am.
And part of your life, right? Exactly.
Yeah, I can't, develop a attitude about discussing those issues.
But you guys speak well in there. You guys seem to enjoy each other's company, you and Howard. So
thanks.
It's always a good interview.
All right.
Thanks for stopping by. Good luck with you.
Played a bunch of songs for you that someone wrote in about.
Right.
That basically said these are rock songs that have weird sounds in them or weird noises. For example,
Fred played Beat It.
Beat It has a knocking sound because during the session somebody was they said a janitor was knocking on the door.
It was one of the technicians or something like that.
But somebody sent us another email that said that. You've sent that?
I sent that.
Why are you sending yourself email?
No, you didn't write the email. You just sent it to me. Or you sent it. You researched all that?
Yeah.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, let me pull that out there because Fred then found I didn't understand. Let's see. Hold on. I got to find the notes. Jason, did you print that out for me?
Yeah, it's in yesterday's notes.
Yesterday's notes? Oh, forget it.
I'll bring him in now.
Yeah, I'll never find that. I'll never find yesterday's notes.
We started off playing the...
oh, here it is. I did find yesterday's notes.
Beatles song with all the different guys playing lead guitar.
Yeah, that was good. All right, here's another one. This is Fred's research. The Police, Roxanne. Roxanne is a classic for its melody, its vocal performance, its orchestration, and the instrumental timbre. But it's also unique for a different reason. The mysterious piano chord heard at 4 seconds in is an unusual atonal cluster that has nothing to do with the rest of the song. So what gives? Well, it turns out Sting slinked back to relax on a nearby piano, but didn't realize the lid was up. So he unwittingly played that gloriously dissonant chord with his buttocks. This also explains his laugh at 6 seconds in. All right, let me listen to that.
All right.
I kind
of... Wrong one. Sorry.
Oh, my God. I told Fred, this was Fred's bit. I told
Fred wrote this, and now he's producing it badly.
I had it, and all my shit disappeared from my page. Like, Scott had it, like, all the edit stuff on one page, and why it disappeared, I have no idea. So I had to grab it, and I grabbed the wrong Roxanne.
You want to forget this?
No, you don't.
I mean, it just sounds like a disaster. I don't know. I went with you, and now you're telling me you don't have it.
It was a good idea at the time. I don't know what happened to my shit.
I thought you were going to set this all up.
I did, and all the shit disappeared from that page. Scott put it on a page, and it I don't know where it went. I had
How could it disappear? No one touches your stuff.
I know. It's just not
disappeared.
there.
All right. The dog hates your homework. What is it, Scott?
For some reason, I just searched the whole library, and they're gone. The clips I put in, they're all gone. They're deleted.
How can that be?
Somebody deleted them.
Haluka has access.
They were there yesterday on the page, and even the clips are gone from the library. I can't find them.
Do you think it was the Alex Bennett show came in here and sabotaged? I mean, what are you saying? I mean, what are you telling me?
I can't find them. That's all I know.
Okay.
They were there.
Well, why would they be gone from
Fred's? They were there
machine?
yesterday. I don't know how they got deleted.
So they deleted yours and deleted Fred's machines.
Well,
I guess they deleted from the whole thing. Everything disappeared.
The clip from
I bet you deleted it by accident.
Thank you.
Who else touches your stuff?
It's not my stuff. Anybody has anybody here has access. Like 10 people have access to our...
Can you see who deletes something? You can't.
We have to get somebody to look into it.
Do it. Do it. I want to know and then fire them. I'm serious. Just fire them. Don't even tell me who it is.
I can put them up. It'll take me like 2 minutes to re-put them, reload them.
Re-put them?
Re-put them.
Yeah, re-put
That's a technical term, to re-put.
I mean, for God's sakes.
Yeah, I know it wasn't hallucinating. I saw him yesterday.
Somebody erased it. What do you mean somebody erased? Who would erase? Who would even know what's in his stupid machine?
Look, there are very high money, many high-powered meetings going on in there about the Ronnie block party tour.
Oh, right. Yeah, great. Well, you know what? You're right.
They don't have time for this.
Ronnie, the limo driver, somehow in my worst nightmare has become something of interest to people where he goes out and does appearances. I just want a guy to drive me. I mean, it's unbelievable. Then I'm listening to the intern show, and Ronnie's got an intern who stays at his house and watches his dog. And I don't even know what to think of that. Someone said to me, "What do you think of that?" And at first I went like, "Oh, that's no big deal. I guess he needs someone to watch his dog." And then I went, why is he fraternizing with all the interns? Why does he know all of them? Why? I told him not to talk to them.
You can't keep him away from them.
And then why is it always a female intern? You know what I mean?
Because all of his friends are female.
Yeah. Yeah, this was from the show last night, the intern show, and I was just like, what the hell is going on around here?
I think that we have Ronnie with us. Ronnie, is that you?
Yeah, it's me, man.
Hey, Ronnie.
What seems to be all this controversy about watching my dog?
That's what I'm saying.
Well, it's certainly one of those things that you would have to say, like, how is Howard going to take this? He could say, yeah, I see no problem with this at all, or it could be a day where he's in a mood and I could see him maybe having some problems with this. That's not something you worried about?
Why do you think he would have a problem with it?
Because I've asked you to stay away from the interns.
That's what's beautiful about Ronnie.
Yeah.
Ronnie doesn't even know that this could be a problem.
I mean, how many Ronnie intern stories are we going to do?
Everyone is individual, Howard.
Yeah.
So you don't call an intern, pet names. That's one thing. Not being involved with the interns he doesn't get.
No, he cannot stay away from the female interns.
You have to regulate every individual encounter with him, an intern.
On the one hand, I want Ronnie's dog to be watched if he goes away. I feel good about that.
Yeah, but I mean, Ronnie has resources.
There are resources.
I just don't get you.
Me?
Yeah, what are you yelling at me for? What did I do wrong? I hired a girl to watch my dog.
I'm
paying
interns.
Her. So what?
All I'm saying is I've asked
She's a college girl that needs money. What's the big deal? I don't get it.
It's a female that you have at the house.
No, dude, it's because she's in Scott's studio. I talked to her, and she told me that her dog just died. She loves dogs, and I thought it would be great. She's very responsible. Seems like she's very responsible.
Yeah.
I asked Tracy. She says she thinks she's real responsible, and I asked her, what's the big deal? I don't get it.
I didn't really have a big deal, but a lot of people have come up to me about it.
Yeah, a lot of people. There's assholes who called into the intern show last night.
Not the assholes from the intern show. I'm talking about some people around here.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to say their names.
What did I do? Yeah.
Well, everyone's just like, well, how come Ronnie's always so involved with interns?
I'm not involved.
You have them at your parties, and you have them... you're always talking to them. You have nicknames for them. I don't
have nicknames. I just asked the... Oh, come on.
Remember Smiles? You were all infatuated with her.
You know, what is the problem?
It seems that every semester we have to tell you to stay away from
I didn't do anything. What are you talking about? I didn't do... I asked the girl to watch my dog.
It seems like a lot
For
of
one
trouble.
night.
It's like Gary said to me. I said, Gary, what do you do when you go away and you have to have the dog?
He's looking for somebody to watch his
He
dog.
said they ask one of the teachers at the school. They pay her.
I don't have a teacher at the school to ask, okay? I have a girl here that works here for free.
My work, you have a place.
What I would say to that, Howard, is that, Ryan, I'm not giving you a hard time.
Oh, come on, Gary. Get off it, will you?
I'm just saying,
Oh, you're so great. You're perfect.
Listen to him.
All I'm saying is that I asked people who have used people before, so the person I'm using comes on a recommendation. I know them.
Okay, I know Rose, okay, for a couple of weeks.
You barely know her.
Yeah, but she's telling me that she loves dogs.
So, what if she's a criminal but loves dogs?
Oh, yeah, she's a criminal.
I'm
she
saying
works
you don't
here.
really even know her that well.
I think she's trustworthy, okay? I'm leaving her in my house. I think she's trustworthy.
I don't know.
All right?
What if she's a dog napper? You don't know. You don't know her.
Yeah, you know those people who babysit kids. They tell the parents they like them too.
Well, if that's what you hire around here, then I guess I'm locked.
We're supposed to be vetting his dog.
You know what? Like someone said to me, does it bother you? And I went, I don't think so. Like Ronnie needed someone to watch his dog. But then I went, yeah, why is it always one of my interns?
Not always.
Yeah, like you had that party and you invited only the female interns. That looked real bad.
That was a block party. It was outside in the street. It wasn't in my house.
If you'd invited all the interns.
Yeah, but the point is you invited only the female interns.
Excuse me, you don't have interns working for you?
Here we do.
No, at your office, don't you have interns sometimes working for you?
No, those are paid people.
No, sometimes you have interns there.
Here's the difference.
No, I'm not trying to be you.
No,
I'm just saying,
Ronnie,
I asked somebody who works here.
Here's the difference. They're working on the radio show stuff.
The girl works here. What's the big deal?
This is watching in your
This is on
apartment.
her off time. What? I don't get it. I don't know what the big deal is.
They're doing work for the show. And stop comparing yourself to me.
I'm not. I'm just saying, what is the big deal?
I don't know if there's a big deal now. I'm trying to determine that.
Well, why are you on my case about it?
I'm on your case because people have brought it up to me.
Who are these people? Gary?
But
obviously it bothers Gary.
You have a history, Ronnie.
I did not bring it
Yeah,
up.
well, obviously it bothers you.
It doesn't bother me.
Yeah, well, you're in the whole fucking deal here. You had to stick your 2 cents in.
He asked me.
It bothers you, obviously.
Ronnie, calm down. Calm down, because you get crazy for no good reason.
I'm not getting crazy, Gary. I'm just asking why you have to be involved in it.
Stop talking for a second.
You came to me yesterday and said you needed somebody for your dog.
Too much.
Stop for 1 second and just listen. Howard said to me after this was all brought up on the show, Gary, who do you get to watch your house? And I told him.
When was it brought up on the show? I didn't hear it brought up on the
intern show.
When the intern clip was played for him this morning. No,
Okay.
You got to have a whole conspiracy theory that just.
I'm not having No, you came to me. You said the same thing to me the other day. I'm looking for somebody to watch my dog.
Right.
So you went and got a teacher. I got somebody that I think is trustworthy that works here. What's the big deal?
I'm not talking about me.
She's not.
Why are you yelling at me and accusing me of throwing you under the bus when Howard said to me?
Because you're the first one to always chime in. I don't get it.
Howard asked me this morning. Howard said, I didn't chime in.
Yes,
Howard
you did.
Gary, who watches your house?
Rose is going to watch my dog, okay?
I'm talking about you, fucking idiot. I'm talking about me. He asked me about me. And so when Howard asked me, I answered a question.
What are you yelling at Gary
He asked
for?
me a question, and I answered it, and all of a sudden, it's all about you.
Yeah, but all of a sudden, because right away you got to say, it's not about you, Ronnie. But I thought you maybe I went to.
Who watches my house, and I told him who we get.
Okay. And I just told you who I got.
Actually
but
didn't
nobody's
bother me.
happy with it.
It actually didn't bother me, but then all of a sudden I went, but
why
Ronnie,
is it now all of a sudden it bothers you?
Because when it was brought up, I went, yeah, Ronnie's always with the interns.
No,
You're
I'm
always
not.
involved.
I'm not with the interns.
Can't you find someone that's not
I
an
am
intern?
not with the interns.
Can't you, all I'm saying is, can you stay away from the interns?
I'm not
know their
doing
names?
anything with the interns.
You shouldn't even know Rose's name. I don't even know who Rose is.
Why not?
Because I don't work with the interns. I don't fraternize with them.
Well, I'm there. I have to work with them.
What do you have to do with them?
I give them. They have to give releases out
we
to the
have whole
guests and stuff like that.
conversations to the point that you can trust her. I don't even know why you have so many
Because she's in
conversations.
Scott's studio, and that's where I'm at. What's the big deal? I don't get it. What did I do
too
wrong?
much conversation
What did I do
between
wrong?
you
I
and
didn't ask her out. Did I ask her out on a date?
I don't know. That's probably
Jesus
next.
Christ.
Probably some weird three-way going
Yeah,
on.
weird three-way. Yo, it sounds like the guy who called into the intern show last night.
Is that what he said? Let me hear the rest.
Leave my dog in a kennel, number one.
Fair.
Number two, Rose seems to be a very trustworthy girl, even though I only know her for a few weeks.
True.
Okay, and I spoke to Tracy, and she thinks she's very trustworthy. And, rather than put him in a kennel for one night, So I asked her to watch the dog. What's the big deal? Why do you think he'll have a problem with that?
I don't think that it is a big deal. But I don't think you calling Katie Smiles was a big deal either, and that turned out to be quite a big deal.
This not. I'm paying the girl to do it, man.
Understood.
It's a job. The girl, she's a student. She probably needs some money.
Mm-hmm.
What's wrong with that?
I don't think that there's anything.
With it, man? You're trying to make it into something that it's not.
I don't think there's anything wrong with it personally.
Trouble, brother. You're trying to start some shit.
Well, we do have an intern. This is certainly an intern show story. For the record, I don't think it's a big deal.
It's just no one else has used the interns for this kind of thing. And Ronnie's always involved, right?
I'm not involved.
He's always busy with the interns.
No, I'm not busy. Ask any of the other interns here if I ever talk to them. Ask them.
Sounds to me like you do.
No, I don't.
If they're guys, I know you don't talk to them.
No, there's plenty of girls. Ask them if I talk to them. Ask them. They're all out there right now.
Girls,
bring them in.
Come on in. Let's find out. Hi, Nancy. You're on the air.
Hello?
Hi.
Howard?
Yes.
I just want to say I'm so glad, a little vindication that you see he is a dick for real. He's annoying.
All right. Thank you.
Have a good weekend.
Yeah, you too.
Scott, go ahead. You're on the air.
Morning, Howard.
Morning.
This is a total lack of respect for your authority. This guy is getting too big for his own head. The interns aren't his personal labor pool where he can just pick somebody to watch his dog. You got any friends, jackass?
Well, what do you think about what Scott's saying?
I got nothing to say.
Yeah, because you're wrong.
Yeah, I'm not wrong, okay? I hired somebody to fucking watch my dog, okay? I'm not wrong, you jerk off. I don't really care, man, what you got to say. I really don't. I don't think I did anything. Yeah, no, I don't think I'm wrong, okay?
You are wrong.
Not in this point, no. I don't think I'm wrong.
You are. Howard says no fraternization with the interns, and you do it anyways. You might as well just fucking walk over to console and slap him in the face.
Do you have a nickname for Rose yet, or
no,
just
I don't.
Rose?
No, I have no
nickname. Nothing like.
No nickname.
Have you promised her Hot Girl of the Week?
No.
All right.
No.
All right. That's good.
No,
I'm happy to hear that.
Ronnie, nobody came in to say they don't know.
Well, whatever. Let them.
Not
let
one
them,
girl
yeah.
came in.
Well, they're out there, and I don't talk to any of them, except when I have to ask them to do a release.
Four girls here, and it's 2 and 2. 2 girls said Ronnie never talks to him, and 2 said...
Well, why wouldn't they come in?
And 2 said what?
2 said that he does talk to them.
What do I say to him? Could you do a release for me, please? What do I say?
I don't know, Ronnie. I just went to the...
Well, what do they say?
I said...
What do I say to them? How much do I talk to them?
I can't talk when you're screaming.
Well, why won't they come in?
That's his shtick. He drowns everyone out so that you can't hear them.
I could answer you if you'd stop for a second.
All right, why won't they come in, Gary?
They could come in. I stuck my out the door. There's 3 female interns.
Right.
I said to the first one, does Ronnie talk to you? And she goes, yeah. I said to the next 2, does Ronnie talk to you? They say no. I saw Rose, and she says yes. So, Howard, would you like them all to come in now?
No.
Or is that dull?
It's dull.
So I made a decision.
Ben, go ahead. You're on the air.
Hey, now.
Hey, now.
Hey, why the hell do you keep this moron around? Like, seriously, he started out driving with you, and then now he's like Mr. Big Shot.
Well, maybe you should come in and take my place. How's that?
No, I don't want to come in and take your place. I want to listen to Howard and everybody else, and you're just a fucking idiot.
Okay, good. I'm a fucking idiot.
All right, Oliver on the air.
I'm a fucking idiot.
Go ahead, Oliver.
Hey, first-time caller, Howard. Thank you, man. But, Ronnie, anything with intern, don't just leave it alone, man. I mean, what can't you understand? Intern, leave it alone.
I've explained it 20,000 times to him, but he never doesn't pay. He doesn't
I'm
pay
sorry I
attention to
committed such a crime there. Somebody
I didn't say
pay somebody to work. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that's a crime to you guys around here.
It's not a crime.
I'm not talking to you.
You're overly involved with the intern.
I'm not overly involved. No, I'm not.
You're overly involved.
No, I am not. Okay?
Dude, someone needs... Howard, do you have a whiteboard? Write intern in his office. Anything that says intern...
He'll erase it like Scott did with Fred's material.
You know what? You're probably right.
Yeah, that's why we work together.
Oh, my goodness.
We're 2 idiots, okay?
I pray for you.
We're both... Yeah, go pray for yourself, all right?
Hey, man.
Pray you don't fall off a goddamn cliff.
Don't even start, Ronnie. Don't even start.
Don't even start, Ronnie. Don't start. I'll come down and beat your ass. I'll come down there because I'm tough. I'm tough. I'll come down there and wait outside for you.
Ronnie, you get yourself and a friend, and then you call me.
Don't even start. What's that? Get what?
Get you and a friend.
Oh, yeah, here comes the big talk.
He's saying he can kick your ass at another
Oh,
guy
the big talk, yeah.
my goodness.
Yeah, wait outside the door. Like, I'll be outside waiting for you.
Oh, my goodness. You get your friend and your other midget friend, and I'll come up.
Okay, yeah,
Ronnie,
that's right.
I want you to get you and any intern and fight this guy.
All right, fine. I'll get one of the girls.
All right.
Because one of the
you.
girls will kick his ass.
All right, thank you very much, Ronnie. Ronnie, the limo driver, everyone. There he is. All right, he found someone to watch the dog.
Good.
Out of all the people in the world, he found an intern.
He didn't look very far.
That's right. I love it around here. I always come in, there's always something exciting going on.
Yeah, go look at the guy screen. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Ron. Once
Go look at
again.
the screen. Go run in there. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Ron.
Yo.
Once again, you're on the hot seat.
I'm on no hot seat.
Talking to female interns. Howard's got you again.
Yeah, please. Enough of this bullshit, okay? I asked somebody to watch my freaking dog. That's a fucking crime around here. Good.
But after all that you've been through with female interns, don't you think that...
All right, goodbye.
You should have asked maybe a male intern?
Yeah, maybe you should shut up. Maybe you should get your camera and get out of here. How's that?
Rose, did you feel anything inappropriate was going on when you were solicited for this?
Solicited. Yeah, okay, I was solicited.
Sounds my fault.
Yeah, I solicited.
No, it wasn't inappropriate.
All right, we're going to take
You don't feel harassed or anything like that?
No.
You just wanted to watch a dog?
Yeah, it was nice of him, because I miss my dog. But I didn't deserve it. Fine. Everything's fine.
He doesn't have a nickname for you or anything?
No, he doesn't have a nickname for me.
Fred was let down by technology.
No. It's fine.
Hey, by the way, you know who's joining us this morning? Who? Evil Dave. He wasn't.
Really?
Evil Dave hasn't been allowed on the show in years.
I'm shocked.
See if he's there real quick. Are you there, Evil?
Good morning, Howard. How are you?
David Letterman, everybody. How are you?
How
Dave?
are you, everybody?
Great to talk to you. There's been so much to talk about. Oh, my God.
my
You had
goodness.
the whole sex scandal. We didn't even...
Yeah.
Right, with the interns and everything.
Oh, it's
my
been terrible. Howard, can I just say one thing right
Dave.
now?
David Letterman, everyone, yes.
Yeah. I miss Michael Jackson. I was thinking, now that he's gone, which showbiz freak is now allegedly molesting our children?
Well, you know, Dave, a lot of people who aren't familiar with him, on his regular show, his late-night show, he can't say a lot of the things that he wants to.
Yeah.
You see? He can only say them here because CBS would fire you if you said the things.
So, and that's why he comes on.
Exactly.
Sometimes he just likes to let it fly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he comes
And by
on
the
here.
way,
yes.
Yeah, I got to ask you, Howard. It's great talking to you, but I got to ask you. Last time Kathy Griffin was in, did she show you her penis?
You're still, you know what? I love the David
got
Letterman that's on our show because you are such a different guy. You know what I mean?
Oh, I am.
Yeah.
I am.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, you know, I've got a used celebrity tampon collection, Howard.
I didn't know that.
Can anyone out there trade a Megan Fox for a Selma Hayek?
You know, you're such a freak. I never knew it about you. I always thought you were this clean-cut guy. In fact, I thought you were asexual, you know? The way, you know? And then the whole intern thing came up. And it was just crazy.
You know, here's a question I want you folks to ponder here. Now, why do we help people with Alzheimer's? If they don't know they need help, then why help? Yeah, fuck 'em.
You say all-timers? How do you say that?
I said all-timers.
All-timers.
It's all-timers.
That's what I said, all-timers. You know, if they don't know they need help, then why help? Just fuck 'em.
Tell my audience something about David Letterman they don't know.
Well, let's see. I wear footy pajamas and I sleep in a racing car bed.
Tell me something seriously that about yourself that they don't know.
What do you want to know? Height, weight, that type of thing?
Just read the next line.
I'm a member of God Hates Fags.
Right.
And I only joined because they have a wonderful group auto insurance policy.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Evil Dave.
By the way, you want facts?
Yeah,
Okay.
right.
Yeah.
I've never banged an Asian chick, but I once came on a piece of paper and mailed it to a random address in China.
Okay. Tell me some other things.
All right. My Twitter name All right, my Twitter name is intern. That's INTRNFCKR.
Right.
And I no longer do my interns, but I already have a lot of followers, so I kept the name.
Yeah, but that's something people wouldn't know, and I would like to follow you on Twitter. So that's good.
Sure.
Right.
By the way, does anyone know a good recipe for hummus? Now that I no longer cheat on my wife, I've become a real foodie.
Yeah. Well, listen, I imagine your life has drastically changed.
That's right.
Yeah. Well, you know what though? You know I appreciate you and I care for you, and I do have to take a commercial break. Can you hang in there?
Oh, sure. No problem, buddy.
No problem. All right.
That's amazing of David Letterman to just sort of hang out with us.
Yeah, it's great when you just hang out with us.
Oh, I love doing it. I just wish we had more time to do it.
Yeah, I know. It's not often your wife's out of town.
Yeah. I was going to ask you, Howard, take a look over there. Is Robin still over there in her little bulletproof go-go cage reading newspapers and paying no attention to what you and I are saying?
She's over there, and she's paying attention to you. Don't worry about that.
I'm
All right,
listening to every word, hanging on every line.
Right. Yeah, sure. All right.
You know anything about this Anthony Weiner case, the guy who had to leave Congress?
Well, right now, Anthony Weiner, I believe, is making a beautiful paper swan at his origami class at the senior center.
Yeah, well, he's in big trouble.
Yeah, he is.
Well, he's in big trouble. All right, and so am I. All right.
Gotta take a break?
I do have to take it. Oh, I was in the middle of playing your songs, though. You don't want... all right, here's... let me play this one.
You pick up on Dave. Dave was just there. You can't let him...
Well, I know Dave has limited time because Dave's... Let's just say
that's right.
He
has a small window.
He has a small window of time, right? Anything you want to say? Do you have anything you want to say, Dave?
I think that Pippa, has the yes of a young colored boy.
You do. See how different he is? That you see him on late night TV.
He would never say this.
You would never say this.
No. And by the way, Robin, I want you to know. I voted for Obama, and I will vote for him again in 2012, unless, of course, there's a blacker candidate. And I have no idea what I'll do if there's a candidate of the exact same shade.
That is a dilemma.
Robin, what should he do if he wants to vote for Obama?
Exact same shade?
What if there's two guys running for president who are the exact same shade?
I guess you'll have to check out the issues.
That's right.
Your late night competition. Let's see. You got Jay Leno.
Oh,
You're still not beating Jay Leno. You got.
What's that all about?
Well, here's a question for you now, Howard. Who do you think can give it to a girl harder, Jimmy Fallon or Jimmy Kimmel?
Jimmy Kimmel. Jimmy Kimmel.
Jimmy Kimmel.
That's right.
Yeah.
By the way, Evil Dave, you are a big fan of Richard and Sal. I wanted to say that. I know you. David Letterman, this is something he'd never say on his show. He loves our show. David Letterman loves Richard and Sal.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. And by the way, I heard you feel bad you're not going to Richard's wedding. Is that correct?
Yes.
Do you know what I do to show my workers I appreciate them, Howard? I take them up to the couch and just fuck them hard.
Yeah, you know what? I might do that to Richard.
Right.
That's right.
Yeah. Wow. I really want a big, giant black guy to hold me down and rape me.
I love this David Letterman who comes on our show. I truly do.
Yeah.
I tell you. You've been following this whole Tracy Morgan. You know Tracy Morgan, right?
Oh, yeah.
You've been following that
Tracy on the show, sure.
Yeah.
And that Tracy Morgan thing, Howard, really upsets me with his homophobic comments. I told my son Harry, if he ever turns homo, I'm giving him a big, deep kiss.
So you sat your son down and said you would kiss him if he became gay.
Yeah.
Right.
And by the way, that script that guy tried to extort me with.
Yes. Yeah. By the way, let's remember that David was the victim of a blackmail scenario.
That's how we learned about the intern.
What about that guy who tried to extort you?
Well, the one from the script that guy tried to extort me with, the one from the guy whose girlfriend I was banging up, ends up it's a great script and I'm making a movie.
You're kidding me.
That's right.
After all that.
Yeah.
Dave.
Guys in jail.
Dave.
That's right. I mean, well, you know what they say. You can't rape a parakeet.
They say that? Who says that?
Oh, everyone.
All right. Well, anyway, Dave, so much has happened since we've last had you on the show. David Letterman, everybody. And, Robin went to Peru recently.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Robin, by the way, will you please send me the info on your vacation to Peru? I've always wanted to trip my face off while young, I've always wanted to trip my face off while young native boys rub my nude body with rocks.
Okay. I will definitely.
Can you do that for me?
Yeah, I'll give you the travel agent to call.
Hey, what do you follow this follows Dave. Do you follow Arnold Schwarzenegger's story? You don't have him on a lot. He seems to go on Jay
He's
Leno.
a Leno guy.
No, he's a Leno guy.
What's wrong with Arnold Schwarzenegger? You know, when I got my housekeeper pregnant, I cut off her head and fed it to my dog Sally. You know, problem solved.
Right. Fuck your housekeeper.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Is no one safe?
Well, anyway, Dave loves our show, and he agreed to do it. And I love how you come out of the box, and you're different than what you are on late night television.
Yeah, I hear that one of your guys there, JD, is getting fat. Why did JD get so fat?
I don't know.
He's the size of an elephant with the personality of a rock. I can't believe he never gets laid.
Yeah. Well, listen, Dave, it's good to have you here.
It's great being here.
You're on fire.
You're
Why
on
don't
fire.
you calm down?
You're right out of here. You're coming out of the box very strong.
That's right.
That's right. Coming at you.
Yeah. You know, I have a new job for Anthony Weiner, Howard.
Really?
Yeah, filling every hole in my body with his hot load.
Wow.
You laugh or you get it, yeah.
I almost feel like I'm on the show and you're doing your monologue, except a good monologue.
We got to have you on the show sometime. We got to have you back on the show
pretty
pretty soon,
show.
buddy.
You're forgetting.
You
that.
were.
Well, a couple of months ago, right, Robin?
That's right.
Yeah.
It wasn't that long
I was
ago.
on your show promoting the fact that I'm so happy to be back with Sirius.
Yeah,
You know?
and I know you are.
Absolutely.
And you know that Prince William took a turn for the worse, didn't he?
Yeah.
Everyone thought he'd grow up to be handsome,
right?
But he looks just like his mother. You know, after the accident. All right. You didn't hear that from me, buddy.
Fred, don't you have a sound effect of a drum every time he hits, like, boom, like that kind of thing? You got in trouble. We haven't spoken to you in so long. You got in trouble over the whole Sarah Palin thing, too.
You know, Howard, I'm so sick of Sarah Palin mouthing off. She better cool it before I Chris Brown or Ross.
Oh.
Whoa, come on. You're joking around, right? Yeah.
And, you know, to answer Benji's first question for Anthony Weiner, no. He's not exactly, he's not fully erect, at least not the way I envisioned it, when he takes me from behind over my late night desk.
There's the sound you like. So,
I'm not.
Are you doing a lot of Anthony Weiner material? I imagine it's strange because you've had your own scandal,
Yeah. I'm not sure, Howard, why the Anthony Weiner thing was such a big deal. I mean, I put pictures of my dog on everything. Emails, thank you cards, Harry's birthday invitations.
Everything.
Yeah, everything.
You put pictures of your
I can't wait to get that invitation.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, hey, Howard, will you please email me pics of your interns? God, I love having sex with interns.
I know you do, but listen.
What do you do now? You can't.
Yeah, what do you do?
I don't know. I'm just being a good boy.
Yep. No, I'm proud of you. I really am. I mean, I think you learned your lesson, and I appreciate it.
Well, the one thing is he didn't have to go to rehab to get over his problem.
Yeah, you never went to rehab. Like Anthony Weiner said he was going to go to rehab. I think Arnold Schwarzenegger was going to go to rehab. But
Tiger went to rehab.
Not you. You're not going to rehab. You're
not
fine.
Me, buddy.
All right.
Not me.
Well, I love having you here.
I love being here.
Yep. All right. So, Robin, I'm going to take a break. And then maybe we can talk to Dave. Dave, do you have a few more minutes?
Oh, absolutely, buddy.
All right.
All right.
All right. We'll take a break, and we'll be back right after these words.
He's doing really good.
He's doing well.
For him, he's doing although, he went off, he did one joke on his own.
Yeah, I know. Well, I got him back on track.
He isn't doing bad, what?
No, he's doing okay.
It's better than a rock.
I don't know if he's going to make it through this next one.
I know. I'm almost ready to tell him not to do it.
I say shit can. That one's a funny line, but he'll never get through it.
Yeah, I'll tell him to cancel it right now.
All right, that one. I'm going to see if there's any other ones too.
All right, you know what? Maybe I'll wait a second and then.
Yeah, get rid of that one. There's a couple he's going to. I'll see. I'll see how far. But I'm enjoying listening to this.
Yeah, no, he's fun.
David Letterman joining us. Evil Dave. It's very good to.
How are you, buddy?
It's so good to hear. We call him Evil Dave because he, on his late night show, he can't be this evil.
No, not at all.
And by the way, I just want to say, Howard, I'm suffering from colitis right now, so please don't mind the smell coming from my area.
You know what Fred said to me during the commercials? He said, "Boy, it's good to hear Dave again." That's what he said to me. And he doesn't
God
often
bless
get
him.
sentimental like that.
You know, my fantasy is to jerk off into Fred's headphones when he's not looking, and then watch him put him back on his head.
Yeah, a lot of people fantasize about that. Your fantasy is to jerk off into Fred's headphones.
Yeah, jerk off into Fred's headphones, and when he's not looking, and then watch him put them back on his head.
Right.
And would it be inappropriate to sniff Fred's chair when he leaves to use the restroom?
Not inappropriate
I don't think
at all.
so.
Yeah. Well, anyway, Dave is here. He's had quite a couple of years since we've had him on the show, including intern scandals and things like that. But I think you're well past that. I think people have forgotten.
Yeah. And God, I love those two huge, enormously fat boobs. You know, I'm not talking about Robin. I'm talking about Jason Kaplan and John Hine. Their fast food show was great.
You love that show?
He loves it, yeah.
I love that, but I'm so offended by Tracy Morgan, not because of what he said about the gays, but because he's black and successful.
Oh. You don't like black and successful people?
Well, I you know.
Talk to me. Before we went to the commercial break, you were talking about stuff, controversies and things like sex scandals. You've been part of one, and people forgot about it. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Right. I mean, do you think people will get over this or what?
You know, I find the Arnold Schwarzenegger scandal so funny. At least the intern's eyes were thin.
Right. In other words, you were shocked by the look of his maid, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, right.
And you know, I think Bruce Springsteen, Springsteen, whatever, can finally relax now that he doesn't have to keep an eye on his wallet on stage.
Now, you do a lot of... listen, Clarence, I know you're trying to be funny, but Clarence is a beloved guy. He did our show, and he's dead. And,
I shouldn't say things like that.
Of course not. But this is you being out of the late night area. And,
I know what I wanted to ask you. Is Baba Booey's book tour finally over?
Yes.
The Who doesn't tour as much as that big-lipped ape.
You got that right. You know, it's a funny thing. Dave doesn't admit this on his television show, but he listens to our show. He knows everyone on the show. He knows Fred. He knows Baba Booey. He knows them all. Yeah.
And isn't it odd, Howard, to have a rape fantasy about Evan the engineer? I don't think so.
You have a rape fantasy about Evan? You fantasize that Evan the engineer rapes you? You see, I told you he listens. How many people know Evan the engineer?
Evan, that's pretty obscure.
There you go.
That's right.
Let me ask you something now. Do you think you have idiots working for you?
Yes.
My vice president of CBS late night programming, East Coast, scratches his balls on videotape.
Yeah, maybe that's something to think about. All right. Anyway, so Dave is on at 11:30 at night on CBS.
Yeah.
You can hear him all the time. He's on there. He's on there with the late night band with Paul Schaefer and Anton Fig and all those guys.
Yeah. And I'm not saying that weird things still happen over at my office, but Anton Fig's drumsticks always smell like Paul Schaefer's ass. I don't know why exactly.
Since you're on the straight and narrow, those guys are up to hijinks.
Yeah. By the way, Howard, do you have a crowbar? Because I'm going on a date with Lisa G tonight, and I need something to, pry our legs apart.
You really do listen to the show.
Yeah.
All right.
Except I think the only thing more annoying than Sarah Palin, Howard, is, Jason Kaplan's laugh.
Well, you wouldn't be alone in that. If I told you, Robin, the amount of email we get on Jason's laugh.
Really?
People just hate it. They don't like when he argues with Scott DePace, and they get very angry with him.
What is Jason's laugh? I'm not really even aware of it.
Dave, I'm going to give you a bit of advice. I mean, you were up to a lot of hijinks. It took everyone unexpectedly, and I'm going to recommend to you that you get a hobby. I started in with photography, and I got
that's right. I hear you're a photographer now.
Yeah.
So how do you keep your nose from getting in all of those shots?
I don't think that's funny.
I'm sorry.
All right.
Yeah. And Howard, last night, you know what happened last night? It was great. I went to dinner with Leslie West and the drummer from Def Leppard.
Right.
And the meal was great, but it cost me an arm and a leg.
Listen, Leslie is a dear friend of mine. I don't think that's funny.
Not funny.
Don't encourage me.
He just lost his leg to diabetes.
And of course, the Def Leppard drummer lost his arm.
That's right. If you got to explain these, Robin, we're in trouble.
Yeah. And Howard, I just like to to take this time out to say how much I love Little Harry. God, I love Little Harry. little hairy testicles.
Oh, I thought you were saying about your son, little Harry.
Well, yeah.
All right. Anyway, thank you so much for being on the show today. Everyone missed you.
I appreciate this.
Yeah.
And Howard, here's a question. Guess what's in Sal's pouch? Definitely not his wife's Sylvia. How about saliva?
Yeah. All right. Listen, let me take a couple of phone calls. Can you hang in there with us?
Oh, sure. Go ahead, buddy.
All right. Let me... You doing all right? Are you watching your son?
Oh, yeah. I got him in the child-proof crib. He's fine.
Okay.
By the way, what's with Fred's chair? That thing has moved, that thing has more stains on it, than the couch in my office.
All right, let me take a couple of phone calls because, you know what,
buddy?
You were on a roll, and I'm sure you still are.
Yeah.
All right. And how is fatherhood for you?
Being a father is exhausting.
Right.
Say what you want about Casey Anthony, but I get it.
Okay. All right. That is the real hardcore material.
That's right.
All right. Let's go to Mark. Mark in Boston.
Hey now.
Hey now.
Hey, does he have any intern advice for Ronnie? I know Ronnie has a lot of intern troubles. Can't learn from his own fucking mistakes.
Yeah.
Well, listen, I don't know if he has any advice for anybody. He's very confused this morning.
All right.
Let's go to Tommy. Tommy, you're on the air.
Hey now.
Hey now.
I love Evil Dave. Dave, I was there the night, the last time Howard was on, and he was giving Paul Schaefer some shit, and did you appreciate that? And where's he been hiding?
Where have you been hiding?
Where have I been hiding? Oh, God, I'm just, I'm
It's actually a
working on
miracle he's on with us.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't expect this again anytime soon.
Your wife said that
right.
you weren't allowed to come on, but she's away now, right?
No, well, she's away, and I don't know what's going on, so, we're just having fun.
What happens if she finds out?
What happens if your wife finds out you were on the show?
Well, I think I'm going to have a bad fireworks display this summer, and if I want to see fireworks...
But Dave, I'm being serious. What happens if your wife finds out you were on?
I don't know.
You didn't tell her you're coming on?
Huh?
Howard.
What?
I don't know.
What's Dave doing for 4th of July?
What are you doing?
What am I doing for 4th? I am going to be sponsoring a bad prosthetic limb company in a fireworks display. It's going to be held at the old Bin Laden place.
This guy's funnier than Jason Sudeikis.
I don't know.
That guy's not funny at all.
All right, Dave, do you have anything you want to say to my audience? I know you know.
Well, we were thinking about this, and I'm still extremely offended over what Tracy Morgan said.
All right.
Stabbing his son for being gay is hilarious, but his apology to those fudge packers really pissed me off.
You see, aren't you afraid that...
This will get back to the people at CBS.
I mean, I know you're not on your late night show now, but what if this gets back to the people at CBS that you really feel this way?
About these people?
Yes.
Well, I say just...
Tell me a typical... never mind that. Tell me a typical day in your life. You wake up in the morning...
I wake up in the morning.
Yeah.
And, I put my teeth in.
Yeah.
And...
no, seriously, what is your day like?
I just wake up with clown... I wake up with clown lips. I woke up with clown lips this morning, and I really have to stop going down on girls, when they're on their period.
Right. So that's how... You woke up with clown lips?
Clown lips this morning, and I really, I got to be careful. And by the way, did Robin?
Yeah.
I was going to say, did Robin bring back a bowl of that Guatemalan soup, or am I smelling Gary's breath?
You really do listen to the show.
Absolutely, buddy.
All right. So, look, what else can I talk to you about? I asked you about Arnold Schwarzenegger. You kind of covered
Well, yeah, I would love to hire Arnold Schwarzenegger's love child. I would love to just hire his love child, because between his dad's muscular genitals and his mom's skills as a maid, that little bastard would make for a great janitor.
Do you follow that, Robin?
I did not.
No. That would be...
That was
word
over
would be,
my head.
That word would be genetics, not genitals.
Yeah.
Right.
But, all right, again, I would love to hire him. All right,
I'm going to... Listen, Dave, I'm going to wrap this up. You don't have to do it
All
again.
right, buddy.
All right. Listen, I'm going to wrap it up. I love you. I'm so glad you're back on our show. I'm glad your scandals are behind you.
Yeah.
I know you love all the people on the show. Anything you want to say to Gary Dell'Abate or any of the crew here?
Well, I love staring at Gary's lips. It reminds me of a swollen vagina after a good ramming.
Okay.
And here's a PSA announcement, Howard.
Go ahead.
Please have your pets spaded. Not only is it healthy, spade or spaded, but not only is it healthy, but now I can fuck mine without knocking it up.
All right. Listen to me. You're a great sport, and I love how you make fun of yourself.
Wouldn't you like to see a little dog with David Letterman's face?
Yes, I would. And that would prove evolution, wouldn't it?
Exactly. But I got a great night's sleep. Thank you, Geek Time. You're better than Ambien.
All right. Let me thank you so much for coming on this morning.
Yeah.
It's an honor to have you with us.
Well, I love being here.
I hope your wife doesn't find out you were on.
Yeah.
I feel like a dog off a leash.
Don't anybody tell.
Yeah, I mean, now that you're alone in the house, I mean, are you like naked right now?
Well, no, but by the way, I heard John Hine got 80 blowjobs. Hey, Johnny, let's make it 81.
Wow.
Yeah.
Listen, you did great today.
I appreciate it.
All right, and I want to thank you for coming on. Let me take a couple of phone calls. Hold on. Let me see if anybody has a question.
All right, buddy.
All right.
Go ahead.
Kevin, go ahead. You're on with Evil Dave.
Hey, Howard. How's it going?
Hey, now.
Have you ever thought about next time you do an IQ test, get an Evil Dave IQ tested?
Dave.
Yeah.
Are we going to be able to get you IQ tested?
I don't know. I can't even read a chart. I don't know.
Let's go to Jim. Jim, you're on the air.
Hey, Dave. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good, buddy. How you doing?
Congratulations on all your success over your career.
Yeah, you sound like you have a British accent, sir. Are you from Scotland?
No, from the great state of North Carolina.
Well, that's.
Do you have a question for
David?
Jim, do you have a question for David Letterman?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Do you think Ronnie, the limo driver, wants to flick in turns like you do?
Well, I don't want to comment on that because it's none of my business.
Why not?
It's just that serious. All right, Jim. Thank you. Dave doesn't want to comment on that.
But I did hear, Howard. Now we're talking about your staff again. I did hear that Steve Langford has a huge penis.
Right.
And if you're listening, Steve, I happen to have a fistful of cash, and a gaping asshole.
Oh.
All right. Listen,
Yeah.
Hey, Dave. Seriously, thank you so much. And God bless you, and please come back and see us again. Everybody, Evil Dave Letterman. Evil Dave Letterman. Thank you. There he goes, Evil Dave Letterman. It was good to hear him again, wasn't it?
Always love that voice.
Yeah. It was really good to...
He's a little rusty, you could tell, because some of the jokes were great. There were hits and misses.
No, all of the jokes were great. It's just whether or not he can get them out.
Experienced some of Evil Dave's highs and lows over the years. Where does this phoner rank?
Mostly high. You come to the point where you can't expect perfection out of Dave, so I thought he did better than I expected him to do.
Is it a little scary when he's over the ISDN line versus in the studio because you don't have a coach?
No, we're working without a net.
Fellas.
Hey.
What's
happening?
Hey. You guys had a lot of one-liners written down for Evil Dave. How was his execution in relation to other?
Beautifully horrible, believe it or not. The fact that he can't say words like he said Sylvia for saliva for my wife, and genitals he turned genetics into genitals. When he fucks up, Rich and I just laugh. I mean, it's just like it's a car wreck. So even if we write the lines for him and we love the lines, when he screws them up, I think we like that even more.
So it's win-win.
Oh, it's win-win across the board. If he executes it right and there's a laugh, it's great. If he executes it wrong, it's even better. We love him.
Yeah, he picked up a couple of our lines today, and normally a writer would be angry about that, but we were dying laughing because we know what the line is supposed to be, and when he screws it up, like when he said, what's in Sal's pouch? Definitely not his wife's Sylvia. It was supposed to be saliva, and it's funny.
I think he did his best reading today. I think there's definitely something to him just being in a room alone, not having the pressures of Howard around or Robin or knowing where to get in and say something. Howard's kind of throwing him the softballs. Both guys had the script in front of them, and he hit a home run today, I thought.
So it's not as scary as you thought it would be not being able to coach him with him in the studio?
No, it's great. I thought it was going to be a whole thing. Like, listen, I don't think you could leave him on his own and just have him, punch in, throw in a line every once in a while like he has done in the past. But just if you're just going to do a strict interview with him and then just have him run down the sheet, it worked perfect.
I tell you what, let's get Johnny Hine in here. Johnny, what are you going to do for us on the wrap-up show
John
today?
Hine
Really
never masturbate.
Johnny, come on.
Howard, you learned that Ronnie Mund asked a female intern who's worked here for 3 weeks to dog sit for him in his house.
What do you think of that?
I think it's an odd request.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I know Ronnie personally, and I do worry about his dog when, he has to go away.
Why are you worried about his dog?
Because he tells me one time he had to put his dog in a kennel and it broke his hook. Ronnie's a really good dog owner. That's something you don't know.
He has resources
He does.
to take care of his dog.
There are people who can help him out.
Yes.
Out of all the... So when I heard that, someone came to me this morning and said on the intern show, it came up that Ronnie asked one of the girls here who's an intern to be his dog sitter.
Yeah, he came up with this problem and says, who can I ask?
No. And out of all the people in the world, he goes, well, I know her. And I go, you've met her for 3 weeks.
And she told you she likes dogs.
Right.
That's his resume or his checking her out.
I wasn't really thinking about it. Some people did say to me, how come Ronnie can't stay away from the female interns? And by the way, Scott the engineer had an intern here for 2 semesters that Ronnie got to know really well, a male intern.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't ask him to dog sit.
No. He doesn't like dogs.
Right. So you thought it was odd, too?
Yeah.
Because, you wouldn't ask one of the interns.
No.
And then he goes, you use interns? And I'm like, well, yeah.
And then you say, stop comparing yourself to me. He goes, I'm not. I don't understand how to talk to him.
Right. Hey, Ryan, you don't know her that well. You really don't. I mean, for you to say you know her, why are you always involved with my interns?
I didn't say I know her well.
Right.
I said from what I know of her, she
Which
seems
is nothing.
Which is nothing. Do you even know her last name?
No, I don't.
What's Rose's last?
Actually, I don't.
So then you don't even know her. You don't know her that well.
Listen.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
It's to me, it's a nothing thing.
I know to you, but I'm saying it's an intern. It's a
person. It's a person who I'm paying to watch my dog.
No, I understand that, but it's always like you're involved.
No, I'm not always involved.
Out of everyone involved with the interns.
That's the first time I've ever asked somebody to do something.
No, but I'm saying, you know how the last time it was you were calling the girls by nicknames,
I was joking around with her.
I know,
Please,
but you don't understand what I'm saying.
I do understand.
It's better you're not involved with the interns at all. That's what I keep telling you.
I don't understand why you find it odd. I really don't.
John, why do you find it odd?
I just don't get it. I mean,
everyone else gets it.
It's not like I'm inviting her to my house for dinner to hang out with me.
No, you're inviting her to sit in your house.
I'm not even going to be there.
Exactly.
But what's wrong with that?
One, you don't know who you've known her for 3 weeks, so you don't know who she is. She could be a fan of the show, so who knows what she's going to do. And I would ask a friend or someone I've known who I could trust.
Everybody is out of town this weekend. Okay, and I have to be in...
I don't want his dog in a kennel.
I have to be in Atlantic City overnight.
Okay.
Okay? I have to be there. And I can't take him with me.
Well, he's just saying there's got to be someone else besides an intern.
There's not.
All right.
There's not.
Look, I'm not telling
Robin, you come and watch him then, okay? I know you a lot better. I know you 20-something
You know what
years.
it is, though?
Would you do it? I'll pay you.
No, Robin isn't going to be house-sitting for you. That's ridiculous.
Well, that's what I... The girl seems very reliable, very trustworthy.
Are there any kids in the neighborhood that might be
No, I'd rather ask her than have some kids in my neighborhood being in my house.
The inappropriateness of it is that...
I don't get it.
Let me explain it to you.
Okay.
I'll explain it to you. So Rose is a student that we have come here and learn.
Right.
Okay? All right. A teacher would never ask a student to house sit. It won't happen because it's really against the rules.
I don't know about that, but okay.
Listen to me. It wouldn't be appropriate for a teacher. Wouldn't you agree that a school teacher, if you're a math teacher and you say to the students, hey, kids, come on over and house sit for me, I'll pay you. You'd say, hey, you know what? Separate that out. The kids shouldn't be...
Yeah, but I'm not her teacher.
Well, hold it. This place is a place of business.
Understood.
We use interns, and I have a very appropriate workplace here.
Understood.
I make sure that people don't fraternize with interns. I consider them students. That's my policy. So therefore, I wouldn't have the interns do that stuff.
But I'm not fraternizing. I'm offering her a job where I'm going to pay
but I'm
her.
saying there's other people that you could have gone to.
No, there wasn't.
There's no other people. Rob, explain why there are other people.
Well,
There are people who do this for a living.
No, I would see. I wouldn't put them in my house because I don't know them at all. I don't care if they do it for a living.
With a dog, you think by now you'd have made relationships with people like that because you do go away and you do have this problem.
Well, I'm not as cool as you, I guess. I'm sorry.
That's why people are questioning it.
Yeah. There's nothing.
I keep saying after the Smiles incident, stay away from the interns, and now all of a sudden you've established another relationship with the intern.
I don't have a relationship with her. I just listen to her. A friendship. I listened to her talk about how she had a dog for years and how her dog died and how she loves animals and she loves dogs. And I thought, okay.
All right.
My dog is he's very friendly. He's cool with everybody. And I thought it would be a good idea and she could make some money. And she said she had nothing to do. So.
Okay.
I didn't think there was anything bad.
Fair enough. All right.
But it will never happen again, okay?
No, I'm okay with this, I think. Are you okay with it, Robin?
I don't think it's the worst offense he's ever committed.
It's just a bunch of things.
It's just bizarre, and it's in a string.
And it's never a guy. It's always a girl.
She's working in there.
All right. I said okay.
I don't sit in the bullpen and talk. I was
all right, I said all right to it.
Jeez,
and I don't want to rob her of a job.
I don't want to take a job from her.
And Robin knows my powers, so watch out. I just turned her fork into a knife.
What?
Tell him what happened.
I went to the kitchen to get a fork. I picked up a fork and walked past Ronnie, and then I looked at it. It was a knife.
Wow.
She was ready to stick it in my back like she always does.
Rich, go ahead. You're on the air in freehold.
Howard, you're a sucker.
Why?
Would you please, Ronnie... I mean, everybody feels the same way.
Everybody?
You've turned him into a monster, and you need to either get rid of him as security or as your limo driver. One, not both.
Well, I want him as the limo driver.
Well, okay, that's fine. That's what he's supposed to be. But being a security man...
You feel he can't be a security man anymore?
I don't think he can do both things. One thing is enough for him to do.
He seems to be doing both. Maybe Rich is right. Should you resign as the security guy?
It's your place, man. It's up to you.
That way he's not involved in too many things. He's got his fingers in everything and feels he can do this.
Maybe you're jealous of him.
Maybe I am.
Do you think the people are jealous of you, Ronnie, with your new success and your 2 TV shows? Do you think some of the audience is getting jealous?
Yeah.
Is this what happens when you finally get a break?
Go read Twitter.
Are they all over you?
Yeah, all over me like shit. But you know what?
So now that you've achieved superstardom, now you see what these celebrities talk about.
I don't have superstardom.
But Ronnie, you see what these celebrities talk about. As soon as they finally make it, everyone tries to bring them down.
Right.
Is that what's going on? Are you experiencing that?
Yeah.
I see. Haters.
No, we don't call them haters.
What do you call them?
Assholes.
Assholes. Is Rich an asshole?
Haters is a bad word.
Is Rich an asshole on the phone here?
He's not nowhere near as bad as the rest of them.
All right.
He's just giving.
I'm bad, but I'm not as bad.
He's giving an opinion.
Right.
What you think he should.
Rich, do you follow Ronnie on Twitter?
No, I don't, Howard.
Right.
No, I don't.
Why not?
You don't want to see Hot Chick of the Week?
No, I can do that.
Did you see my Hot Chick of the Week this week?
No. I for some reason, you don't. Do you put a link with the picture?
No.
You don't.
No,
that's what I'm saying.
I don't have to.
Well, you say, hey, check out the Hot Chick of the Week, and then I go to see a link, and there's no link.
I put her whatever her thing is at Tasha Nicole PB.
Yeah, but how do I see the picture then?
You have to just click on her thing, and you see the picture.
But so there's a link.
No, there's like a little square there with a picture. Then you hit it, and it blows up, and you see the picture.
Jerry, you're on the air in Dover. Go ahead.
Hey, Howard, how you doing?
Hey, now.
Hey, I think maybe I need to smell Ronnie's fingers.
Why?
Well, I think they smell like cotton candy. He's kind of like a little girl chaser.
He likes women. I mean, that's for sure.
Young women. You know, the girls that kind of wear like a fruity kind
Ronnie, does your fingers smell like cotton candy?
No.
No. All right.
Absolutely not.
Is this guy an asshole or a hater?
He's all right.
He's okay.
I'm telling you, compared to the rest of them.
What is the worst thing people say about you on Twitter?
I can't even remember. There's a lot of bad shit.
Do you unfriend them?
No.
You want a lot of friends. You don't care if they're...
It doesn't bother me. Because I know, you know what? They keep following me, so... What now? You already interviewed me about this.
I'm just saying,
How many times?
Have you finally reached the point where you understand what Howard needs and wants from you?
What was it again?
No. I didn't do anything wrong. I'm sorry.
correct me if I'm wrong, but he did.
You are wrong. I'm not correcting you. You're wrong. Okay.
He issued an edict during the Smiles era that you were not to interact with the interns in such a manner.
I offered someone a job. It's not like you don't get it, man. You just don't get it.
It's not a black and white issue.
You just don't get it, man.
There's a gray area.
It's a job. I'm not even going to be there. If I was going to be there, I invited to my house. That's another story. I'm not going to be there. I'm leaving. Nobody's going to be there except Rose and my dog.
And a lot of NASCAR paraphernalia.
Right. She'll be in the man cave, okay?
Steve-O, once again, the intern show providing fodder for the Howard Stern show. This time, yet another inappropriate interaction between Ronnie and a female intern. I get the sense from you that you're not necessarily making a judgment call as to whether or not it's appropriate. You just found it newsworthy.
Yeah, well, Ronnie, our Inty winner of most inappropriate comment last semester, he never lets us down. I don't. The question was, one of our interns was going to Ronnie's house. Now, the last thing I heard about Ronnie with an intern was, don't talk to them. They don't exist to you. So then I hear that one was going to the house. I say, I think this is something that Howard would care about. That was the question that we had last night. I don't think there's anything wrong with what Ronnie was doing, but Howard, that's another thing. Thank you. It seemed, is that the statue just said that? It seemed like something that Howard would feel, have an opinion on. And that's what the intern show is about, maybe bringing Howard, telling him something that he might not be aware of, bringing that to light.
But Ronnie doesn't see it that way. He sees it as a personal attack.
Yeah, I know. The thing was, and he called in last night, and of course he starts with the "What's your problem?" and then he gives me the "Oh, Steve, I guess I'll run everything by you before I do anything." And I said, "No," and then he goes, "I'll run it by you, and then I'll run it by Howard." I said, "Did you run it by Howard?" He goes, "No." See, Ronnie, it's not you have to run it by me, but you should know to at least run it by Howard. But no, I'm not personally attacking Ronnie in any way. I don't even think it's wrong, but it's hard to convince him of that.
Yeah, he shoots the messenger quite often around here.
Yeah, yes, absolutely. He's shot many a messenger, as you saw with Gary this morning as well.
Yeah. Well, and now you're getting the cold shoulder pad.
That's true. You never, but the good thing about Ronnie is he'll fuck up soon, and somebody else will throw him under the bus, and I'll be right back in. It'll be fine.